Hello, everybody. Hello. I forgot people's PNGs look like that. Hold up. Luga time. I am currently deafened, but hi, it is me, your good bitch, Rosemary Darling, back on my bullshit. And today we're here with session 3 of Unicorn Crossing. Where last we left off, the parties were... just the one party. The party was still in the town of Cream, trying to do what they could to investigate what exactly went wrong with the villagers who ended up going missing and coming back as crazed, what they thought were cultists. They all keep saying the same names, but in a name, really. Now let me go grab my players, and I pray to God that they're not saying something extremely cursed right now. I mean, the chances are good. Alright. Undeafening in 3, 2, 1. Oh, thank God. Nobody was saying anything weird.
Penis.
Very good. Excellent. Well done. Wow.
Dick and ball and vagina.
Oh, okay.
Come
Dimp and balm and vagina.
I come back to that. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ashy.
It's a standard day here.
Yeah, just a usual day
Good
in
lord.
one of my games.
Damn, what a first thing to hear. The vaginas.
The what?
Vagangus.
I had
What
to
things are happening?
invoke it by saying, "Wow, nobody said anything weird." I had to poke the bear.
Right, I see. Well, you didn't really poke, you grabbed the bear by the shoulders and started shaking, but, you know.
It is what it is. But yes, who can sum up what happened last time, in your own words?
We went gambling.
We went to
Everyone's
prison.
traumatized?
You went gambling.
Yeah, you went gambling. No one else went
You
gambling.
went gambling. I went to the prison.
And we talked to the people who were... Well, we tried to talk to the people who were, the people in the mask
We were mildly
like-
successful.
cultists. And they were telling us about
Mind-washed, brainwashed peoples.
Yeah, and we were learning about the Red Bull. Is that its name?
Basically, yeah, the
Crimson
Crimson
Taurus.
Taurus, but yeah, that
Crimson Taurus.
translates to
Red Bull.
I was close enough.
Moth
has
Boy.
7 general.
Yeah, what's up?
Moth Boy, change your fucking Foogie, or
Fine.
I'll rip your eyeballs out.
Oh, speaking of Foogie, is my Foogie working? It's working.
One of the carrots in the bag is mushy and I didn't touch any.
So true.
Sorry, I'm just trying to snack because I'm hungry and I reached into my bag of carrots and one of them was mushy.
Is that Shadow and Amy?
Yeah, it says they're all watching. Let's go to DMs.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
What the hell?
Wow, that was
What?
definitely a Foogie. I'm so sorry you had to see that, Maple.
Oh.
Don't you
Yeah,
love
the-
us? Aren't we your favorite D&D group you've ever had?
The fact that you're not the worst is still impressive. No, I love you
You're
guys,
not-
genuinely.
Aw, we love you too.
We'll kiss them for it. But yes. So today's session,
Alright.
we're going to start, unless there was anything else anybody wanted to do that night.
Rhea's gonna still try to sleep in the tree.
Oh. We have in rooms. You don't have to do that.
They're
Girl,
free
you don't need to
too.
live like that.
They are free. But this is how Rhea's always lived. She's comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm in my comfort zone. I'm in my,
My comfort zone. You can't make epic references around me. Yes, not even the silly saga.
I heard it hasn't been the same since Troy. I heard he had to kill a little baby boy. Oh, please. Give me that baby and eat it up a tower. What?
I don't love anybody, that's my power.
Anyway.
Oh, but yes,
Cat in the tree, cat in the tree.
There's
Someone
a
call the
cat.
fire department.
there is a cat in the tree. Does anybody else try to get her to come inside the cookie inn?
Pen's gonna stand at the bottom of the tree going, pss, 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 pss.
You know what? I'm gonna say that works.
Yes!
You invoke the ps, and it
Nah,
and
you
it's
gotta roll.
Power
roll,
words.
Assist.
roll persuasion.
Thank you for the lurk, Bally.
With advantage.
Roll persuasion. Yeah, she's just gone pss, 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 pss. And then I imagine Rhea would just jump on her and she'd have to carry her in.
Yeah.
Huh.
She's
You know, like, when-
sleepy. She's
you know when
sleepy,
people like
so-
hold a cat like under their arms and they're just long.
Yeah, when
Oh
they
my
football
God,
carries
yes.
the cat.
Yeah, she's just kind of like carrying Rhea like that. Like she walks past everyone in the inn on the way to the room, just like, I got her.
Well done.
Thanks.
Yeah, you
Where's
do.
the room? She's really heavy.
Upstairs to the right, room 303.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yo, 303!
Nice legs, Daisy Tukes.
Makes a man go woo woo.
I was about to say.
red dress with the tights underneath.
Woo 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 woo.
I don't know what's happening.
I don't
There's a
know. either.
band called 303.
Oh, I didn't know they were called 303.
And
I
they're the ones-
literally just
yeah.
ran right into that without even noticing.
I like how
Your
you also
open
ran
arms.
with me. You ran with me too.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
but
cool.
yes, what does anybody else do in the evening before going to bed?
I don't know that it'll impact the story, but Tara, ever the knowledge thirster, is going over like notes.
What a
from
way
the
to
day.
phrase that sentence.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
you each get your own room at the inn.
You answered the letter.
And thank you for the follow.
Now,
I'm gonna wait till the
like me,
audio is done before I continue.
you are a part of this place.
Thank you so much for the follow. I didn't see your name, but I really appreciate it. Anyway, so while you're in your room, Tara, aka Wax. Why you whack? But yeah, you get a knock on the door. And if you open it, which do you?
Tara's like super ingrained, and doesn't want to get up, but does hear the door and will just go, come in.
All right, so the door opens.
I'm decent.
The door opens, and Diana like takes a few steps in. Diana's the orc captain of the guard. She's in charge of the jail.
Oh, she was lovely.
Yeah, and she
I
comes
can't
in
believe
with
that my
like.
wife has come to see me in the night.
I mean, not to brag, but she could grate carrots on her abs.
More carrots for me to eat. Yum.
And they won't even be soggy this time.
Yes! Let's go!
No, this is fantasy.
Needs more lesbians.
Oh, even more, you want me to put in even more lesbians?
I'm sure there's so many in here.
Yes.
This
Anyways.
slaps Unicorn Crossing. This can hold so many lesbians.
Yeah. Why, hello, darling. What brings you here in the middle of the night?
Ooh.
Hi, I came to bring you that information on the, strange cult from a few years ago that you requested.
Ah, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Of
Is
course,
this
of
in like
course.
paper documents that she's handing me?
It's a little tiny, like it's a very loosely bound, like... I'm glad we
It's a
love books
USB
here.
flash drive.
It is not a flashlight. It's like she took the papers and she kind of tried to, like, bind it into a very loose book. It's practically a notebook. Like an
Love
impromptu notebook of all the info. And she hands it to you. And she's like, I'm sorry, I hope I wasn't interrupting anything important.
Oh, absolutely not. I'm just doing what I always do this late.
Yeah,
Just
normally I would be
kidding.
reviewing the day's cases, but... Well, we only have one, and it's kind of... a lot.
Seems
Oh.
like you've been dealing with it all day. I don't blame you for wanting a break from it.
Yeah, do you mind if I just sit here for a second? I need to recharge before I go back and continue dealing with it.
Make yourself at home, darling. You've had a long day.
Thank you so
Tiny
much.
here.
owl giant orc girlfriend.
Toaster trots up, like sets his little head on her lap.
She sits down in one of the nearby chairs, because, you know, there's a desk with its own chair in it. It's a very nice plush room, decorated in nice, neutral but still warm tones. Very plush carpet that's very clean. But yeah, and
Wonderful.
she pets Toaster as if he were like a real little pet.
And not made out of
Smart.
fucking metal and
And not
magic.
made out of metal. I cannot thank you and your group enough for bringing back whoever you did.
I wouldn't go thanking us too much yet. Seems like we'd be causing a lot of problems along with anybody we bring back.
I mean, it sounds like there was going to be problems either way, and what you did was bringing them back alive as opposed to as corpses or in an even worse state, so take the compliment.
That is fair enough. Tara kind of like puts the scroll on the desk, or like the loose notebook, and kind of shoves it away with everything, and goes to sit next to her. You always up this late?
Yes, being a guard, even in a town as small and as sleepy as this, still comes with a very busy work schedule, as it turns out. It's not that we have a large influx of outright criminals, but even on a quieter day, there's still a lot to do, because I don't just deal with criminal charges, I'm also in charge of keeping any monsters at bay, guarding the treasury, monitoring the
Of course, of
unicorns
course.
and their migration patterns.
Yeah, even in a small town, the work is always flowing.
There's always something to
get that.
do. It's cool. It's like looking at a live movie. Aw, thank you so much. Yeah, there's always something to do. You know, as little as 2 months ago, I was like, quiet day for once. And I was gonna
A
get so
quiet
much
day
done at
for
home, and I ended up napping the entire day instead.
I mean, everybody needs those days, huh? Can't be working all the time.
I miss it so much. She, like, leans to one side of her chair and, like, lets out this long, wistful sigh. Lazily draping over Toaster.
Oh my.
Like, look,
Well-
Toaster's warm. And
Toaster
it's a
is
snowy
warm.
town.
Yeah!
Well, you're welcome welcome to stay here as long as you need, darling, to get that peace and quiet that you so desperately seem to need.
Thankfully, I've got like a few minutes before I really need to head back. But by the way, I'm just curious about one thing.
Shoot your shot.
All right,
I might have an answer.
As long as it's not too much of a problem for me to ask this, you can not answer. You seem like a very diverse group from all over the world. Like, you clearly got a friend from Seoul, you've got one from Rembrandt, you've got a bit of everything. If you don't mind me asking, how did you all meet?
You know, truth be told, we don't really know.
She raises an eyebrow at that.
So, okay, I'll explain a little bit. So, most of us, I think all of us, we lost our memories. I don't remember too terribly much. I remember my hometown. I remember my family. And I know that I'm here for some reason, but I don't know what happened in between leaving town and getting here. And
That's very
I kind of just showed up with these other people at the we all showed up at the same time, and now we're here. Saw a dog, talking dog.
Yeah, I hear there's one up in the mountains. I haven't seen her myself, but apparently she's very sweet. Lets anybody pet her. Shakes like a leaf the entire time. I hope she's
She
not a
absolutely
stray.
No, she's not a stray. She's all right.
All right, that's good. That's when did she turn southern? Yeehaw. Look, I accidentally mimic people's accents a little bit. Oops, sorry, Shifu. I have a cat here. He wants my love. He is bumping up against my leg. So if you hear a meow, that is not me meowing. That is my cat. He is orange.
Could also be Toffee. Toffee just came in and started meowing.
But yes, she's like, I'm glad to hear that dog up there isn't a stray. Everybody needs somebody to take care of them, and it's gonna be my job to take care of everybody that you guys brought back until they can re-find themselves, as it were.
Yeah. Must be awful stressful in your position. Back in my hometown, I was a doctor, so I definitely understand the stress of taking care of others.
Oh yeah, I don't envy the doctors. House is gonna be working overtime for the next few days to see if he can try to relieve some of the dreamlessness symptoms of the villagers.
House?
Yeah, his name is
When do
Dr.
we get
House.
to meet Wilson?
Dr. House?
I did that by accident. Oh my.
Is it Lupus? I wonder if it's Lupus.
Okay. While everybody else gets their shiggles out, I will gladly explain to you the plot. So, this is a very dreamlike world. It's called Memoriam. And in this world, there are unicorns that are basically the gods, and they ensure that you get a good night's sleep, because if you don't get a good night's sleep, you slowly turn into a monster, and it's a fate worse than death. And the unicorns are starting to go missing. And all of these people, all of these players here, woke up somewhere with one memory and knowledge of their names, and that's it. And they felt like a supernatural call to go to a very specific cabin in the mountains. And so they did, and now they're a party because they were asked by what they thought was a dog to go find out what's happening to said unicorns. And the dog, it turns out, is a unicorn in disguise.
And we found out by normal means.
Sylvari
What the dog
threatened
doing?
No one was
Didn't
threatened.
threaten her.
threatened the dog with a sword. The dog who, oh right, hold
One
up.
time.
I have to
Has crippling
switch
anxiety.
to Esther's Foogie because I do have a Foogie for this unicorn dog.
The unicorn dog with crippling anxiety.
The unicorn dog with crippling anxiety.
I mean, listen, man, if my family were just up and missing,
Yeah, her
Yeah.
friends,
going
her
missing at a
family.
rapid, yeah, and my friends and family were going missing at a rapid rate, I'd be a little afraid too.
Yeah, understandable, really.
Yeah, especially when, you know, the fate of everyone else is practically in their hands. And also, this is Esther's Foogie. I drew it myself.
Oh, it's still so cute.
Doggy.
So this is who they saw opening the door.
Important
But yes, that is how we
doggy.
got to this point. They found a bunch of missing villagers. And they had brought them home, but they're all a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs right now.
We didn't even beat any of them up or anything.
Yeah, no, none of them got stabbed.
Nope.
Nope, not a single one.
Nope.
Nobody
Nope.
got stabbed.
Everyone's
Nobody
fine.
almost died.
Nope.
Especially not someone named Susan.
And they definitely did not get their brain case split open.
Oh, she wasn't that messed up. Her mask just cracked. Her skull didn't crack, just the mask.
That's what the mask is.
She's
No!
fine. Susan's
No!
fine.
God, no!
She's being tended to by Dr. House.
Dr. Gregory House.
Spelled
Mhm.
Haus. Spelled in the very
House.
German way.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
no,
is he
it's
from
even
Holbein?
worse.
The House of Holbein.
Holbein, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I am Dr. House. I am addicted to Vicodin.
I does Vicodin exist in this world?
Yes.
It does now.
No.
Oh,
not
no.
like tab for tab Vicodin, but there are like drugs in this world.
You just crush up some poppy seeds and take a good old nap.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's drugs, there's alcohol, there's and yeah,
Side
the big
effects
ass
may
forehead.
include shitty nightmares.
Oh my
Big ass
god.
cat.
I really super quick aside was at work yesterday and saw my manager. He had like some red wine vinegar in a little like small plastic sauce container. But
What?
it looked like he was sick too. So it looked like Benadryl and I was like, "Oh my god, is that Benadryl?" I
Oh
thought
my
this man
God.
was about to take an entire little sauce cup of Benadryl.
Oh my god.
I mean, some days
Bonnie made a very good point that, yeah, there is a Vicodin, but he's just a Viking and his name is Odin.
True.
But yes,
Oh.
that is the summary of how we got here so far.
Yeah.
And also why I'm playing classical music, because it's very, very dreamy and weird, and like there's therapy mushrooms.
I stole the link that you posted.
I really wanted to.
We
steal
have
one
a
of the
we have a
therapy
world
mushrooms.
anvil.
Oh
We have world
I
anvil
was about-
articles, by the way.
no! I was about to say, if the swan is in here, I'm going to break down crying the minute it plays, and I scrolled through the playlist and the swan is in fact in here. So if you hear me start sobbing, you'll know why.
Oh, I'm
Sopping.
sorry.
The swan is beautiful and also it's so sad.
Okay, let me see if I can find a way to link the memoriam articles. And presentation
My
mode.
ear
Okay,
feels
here we
weird.
go. Here is the World Anvil articles for the original world, because the world is very homebrew.
I'm
This
very
home-
sorry if
It's
you hear
been
like
brewed.
crunching and plastic crinkling on my side. I'm just trying to eat some chips.
I
How
don't hear
dare
anything
you.
right now.
Yeah, I actually
Amazing.
don't hear anything. You're doing a good job
Yeah.
of keeping it down.
So you told on yourself for no reason.
I give a song.
Quite
to
literally.
I do that more often than I'd like to admit.
I also do, so
Ooh.
but yes.
Rosemary, I don't know why your Fugi takes or doesn't update, but I've changed my Fugi thing and it's still the half body. I don't know why.
Yeah, the Foogies are not super fast today. But yeah, anyway. Oh god, what was Diana saying?
I
No,
think she was
wasn't it?
flirting.
We were talking about Dr. House.
Oh, yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
tiny owl,
House.
giant orc girlfriend.
Oh god, right, Dr. House, that's how we got derailed. Yeah,
Ah,
House
yes.
is gonna
Love
be
Dr. Neat.
incredibly busy. He's gonna have his hands full with the dreamless villagers for at least a few weeks. He's pretty good at his job. He's not as much of a dreamlessness expert as I'm assuming you are, given you have a specialized machinery. She holds up Toaster briefly for it. Toaster, by the way.
if Tara could blush, like if you could see Tara blush, they would have. And seeing Diana pick up Toaster so like effortlessly.
Oh yeah, no, she doesn't even break a sweat. She's
Yeah.
shredded.
I have been studying a long time.
And it shows. It really does
Oh, you're
show.
studying something.
It's one of those things where, you know, when you do something for the good of others, but you like wish you didn't have to. You just wish it wasn't necessary.
Yeah, every day of my life, believe me.
It's kind of how I feel about it.
I mean, some parts of my job are obviously going to always be there, like monitoring the migration patterns of the unicorn. But if there were a few less criminals, I would not complain.
What kind of criminal stuff do people get up to in this town? It's so small.
It's very
Not
small.
that stopped anybody in mind, but
it's very small here, but sometimes we get prisoners from out of town because their jails, everybody's jails are.
Ma, there's a weird fucking stray cat outside. It looks.
Moth boy, I will beat you to
It
death
looks like
with hammers.
grandma, the fucking thing.
Good luck. I'm
I'll
resistant
help.
to hammers.
Yeah, sometimes we take in other people's criminals. Mostly for the in-town stuff, it's a little bit of theft. Sometimes, every couple decades, there's a strange kidnapping thing. There hasn't been a murder in over 100 years, though. I'm very grateful for that.
that's what we
Fuck
like to
you,
hear.
goat man.
Go, man. Yeah, mostly it's dealing with other people's
Definitely.
nonsense.
Yep. That is about it, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Public servant without dealing with other people's nonsense, I suppose. Besides work, though, what do you get up to around here?
When on
Tara, like, leans in a little bit.
she's like, I'm actually working on releasing my first poetry book within the year.
Ooh, a poet. I like
Um,
a creative.
I'm trying my best. It's I should stop talking down about myself. I'm enjoying it.
It's good to have things you enjoy and let yourself enjoy in it. Let yourself enjoy them, even if they're maybe a little bit embarrassing. Everybody's got to have something.
It keeps me sane. It's also how I remember the people that I haven't been able to save. So it's my way of honoring them and apologizing.
Well, I hope you're not too hard on yourself.
I try not to be because I know that's not what anyone would want. But we're a close-knit community here, so when there is a loss, it's felt very profoundly.
I understand. When my papa suddenly passed in my hometown, it hit everyone quite hard.
He nods. My own
But-
father actually was almost a dreamlessness victim.
Almost?
Almost. He... Thankfully, the dreamlessness didn't take him. He was able to pass away peacefully of old age first, but I understand. And she puts a hand on your shoulder. It's very warm.
Tara like kind of nuzzles into it.
Oh my god.
And she kind of like accidentally whispers like, "Oh my god."
Fade to black.
What, you think frick frack happens that fast?
Who knows?
I think we would maybe have to figure out the whole deal with like the beak and everything else. Well, I don't want to keep you too terribly long, Diana, as much as I am enjoying your company.
Yeah!
Please feel free to stay.
Yeah, I should probably get heading back, but, and she, like, fishes something out of her pocket, and she hands it to you, and you recognize it as a mailing emblem. And in this world, since there's no, like, cell phones or anything, what a mailing emblem does is it basically allows you to, always be able to send letters to people, to their post office, without necessarily needing to, like, deliver it yourself.
Oh my.
And she's like, I would love to keep in touch, and especially talking about your studies, and perhaps maybe I could even send you some of my poems.
I would love that.
She smiles, and she's like, alright, I won't keep you any longer. I hope you all have a wonderful rest, and, I wish you luck on wherever the road takes you.
I quite appreciate it, Diana. I hope to see you soon.
Take care. And she, like, starts walking out, and she has a great ass.
Your Honor, they're in love. Your Honor, I ship it.
And she makes sure that she closes the door nice and quiet, so that way she doesn't disturb any other of the inn's residents.
Oh my god.
When the door closes, I do like a little giddy like yes.
Oh my god.
She walks out and finds every single one of us with our heads to the door.
We're all just like, oh my god.
Including, somehow, Esther.
Yeah, someone called Esther. Someone was like, cast sending, just Esther, you have to get over here. There's gay shit happening.
Yeah, it's because Tara mentioned Esther briefly, and Esther was like, huh?
I heard my name.
My spidey senses are tingling.
Someone said my name. Oh god, I hope it's not in a bad way.
No. It was in a gay conversation.
Yippee!
But yeah, after that, Tara's just gonna go back to studies for the night, this time concentrating on, like, the notebook that was just given to me.
Alright, I will give you a write-up on that later, because I want to make sure that everybody can get plenty of screen time today. But I will give you a write-up on that in a bit.
Cool.
Alright, so does anybody else do anything or go to talk to any NPCs before bedtime?
No. I'm just gonna pick up the thing I ordered in the morning.
Alrighty, so you all go to sleep. And at some point in the night, you all have the same dream.
Wow.
So you are in the middle of a beautiful cave with, like, pastel-covered crystals covering the walls and the ceiling, and a lightly lavender icy floor that reflects everything. Everything is incredibly reflective. And you hear the gentle twinkling as if someone's, like, very gently ringing a bunch of tiny little bells. And in the middle of the room, you see a lightly cream-colored rabbit with very fluffy wings. I'm waiting for the sound alert to go off before I continue.
Oh.
I know it's coming.
What?
I know it's coming.
Fuck you, goat man!
There it is! Actually, it's a bunny. Moth boy.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Mommy? Sorry. Mommy?
It's
Sorry.
not an
Mommy?
anthropomorphic
Sorry.
rabbit. It's a
Mommy?
normal
Sorry.
rabbit. Anyway, the rabbit, like, she kind of, like, steps up on, like, her back legs, as rabbits do sometimes when they're looking around, and she turns around towards you all, and you all see each other in the dream.
Oh.
Oh, hey.
Oh no.
Fancy seeing you guys here.
And she kind of, like, does a few hops over, and she's like, hello.
This is not the dream I was hoping to have tonight.
Or what does a
Excuse
dream
me?
you have pants on?
We were told about a rabbit, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
you were.
Oh.
One of
were
the
told about a rabbit.
associates of the Crimson Taurus.
Hello, are you an evil rabbit?
What? No, I'm not an evil rabbit. She, like, crosses her paws and looks down, and she honestly looks like you threatened to kick her.
I'd like to Eldritch Blast the rabbit.
You do not have access to any of your combat abilities in the dream. If you were to try, it would just fizzle out.
Damn.
I don't know.
Coincidence
I've heard
does
some
not.
strange things about rabbits around here.
I'm sure you have, but listen, please, since you all are pursuing I know you're pursuing the unicorns, and I must ask, please stop your quest.
No.
That doesn't seem like a very good thing to say.
It's for a good reason. I promise. Please, I need you to stop here. I don't want to hurt any of you, but I'm
Okay, what's the reason?
You wouldn't understand.
Girl,
Well,
Unless
then
you
I'm not listening to
explain it.
you.
That's kind of what explaining's for.
try us. We're pretty in tune individuals. We're willing to listen.
In tune is a way to describe us, I suppose.
It's some kind of tune.
Look, I'm not supposed to be telling you this, but
Uh-oh.
she looks around as if somebody else is going to barge in. And then finally, she hops even closer to you guys. She crosses her little paws and she whispers, "The child is waking, and we want to make sure that everything goes right when they wake up. So, if you could please just let us have the unicorns a little bit, everything will be just fine. Please, you needn't panic, and you needn't come after me."
So you're gonna put the unicorns back when you're done?
I mean, I'm trying. I will try my best to do so. I hope the others will agree.
That's
so
not reassuring.
What I'm hearing is that you're not even guaranteeing that everything's gonna be okay after this.
Look, I'm just one rabbit. I can't do
Who's the
everything.
child?
The child is the child.
Yeah, but
Do
where
you
does child come from?
Oh,
Do you not
child
see
of
them?
What? Child of who?
Who's its parents?
Well, in a way, everyone is.
Oh no.
So we must be ready and take responsibility and take care of them and she like kind of starts rubbing her paws together nervously in like a fidget.
Listen, you're really cute, but I don't know. I think
Don't fall
kidnapping
for it,
kidnapping people to further some unspecified goal and not being able to promise their safety doesn't really reassure me that you're on the side of good here. I'm just putting it out there. Just not very, reassuring.
How are you making us do this? How are you making us be in this dream?
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
Are you abusing unicorn
I bet
powers? I'll fight you.
He's stealing the power of unicorns to put us here and trying to tell us not to come after here so she can keep doing this.
Yeah.
Sam tries to cast Eldritch Blast again.
It fizzles again. Please stop trying to cast spells at me. We're in a dreamscape.
I can still kick you though.
Please don't. I would advise it for your own safety.
What's your name? You haven't even given us your name. How are we supposed to trust you?
Okay, fine. My name is Nursery Song. I was the child's pet at one point, and I would like to return to that state, if at all possible.
What state are you in now?
Abandoned. Lost. And as she sniffles, you kind of see her spine twitch in a weird way.
Ew.
Ew.
Don't like that.
Oh.
Are you actually a rabbit?
Yes,
Like,
I am.
actually.
I promise I'm a rabbit. I'm a real rabbit. And you see her spine continue to twitch.
Yeah, like a normal rabbit. Like you've always been a rabbit. You were born as like a little rabbit. What's a baby rabbit called? Pup?
I think
Oh,
hold up. Let me look up what a baby rabbit is called, because now I want to know.
yeah, I also want to know.
A little fluff ball? You start life as like a
A
pom
baby rabbit is called a kit.
A kit.
Aww.
That's cute.
So you were born as like a kit, or like, like.
Yes, of course. I promise. And as she screams promise, she kind of like erupts into like rib cages and extra wings and extra eyes. And she's kind of like standing
That's not
there,
a rabbit.
puffing very heavily and twitching. And she's like, I promise I'm a rabbit. I promise
They're
I'm
streaming?
a fucking rabbit.
That's not what a rabbit looks like. I never seen a rabbit with its ribcage sticking out.
And she looks down at herself, and she goes,
Uh-oh. It cut out.
do? Look what you made me do.
Well, you're the one who brought us here, so this is kind of on you.
Out! Get out! Get out! Get out! And with the last get out, you all wake up.
Cool.
What the fuck was that?
Tara definitely fell asleep at their desk. They did not fall asleep in the bed.
Oh, Rhea is straight up like curled up in the middle of the floor.
I go, that's what the bed is for.
At least she's inside.
Yeah, not outside in the elements.
I like to think that Toaster's probably like nudging me.
Oh. So does this inn like have breakfast, like continental breakfast, or?
Oh yeah, no, they have a breakfast is all the way till noon, and you guys woke up at
hell
around like, let's say the equivalent of 8 a.m.
Okay.
Damn. Early
Gonna
riser.
throw on my casual clothes.
Yeah, you were all
Going
forcibly woken up at 8 a.m. thanks to little bunny Fufu having a little bunny fit.
Gonna go
they
down
have-
and get some
Do they
food.
have muffins?
They do have muffins. They have 3 varieties of muffin. They have oatmeal, blueberry, and chocolate chip.
Ooh.
Muffin
Glad they don't
time.
have English muffins.
They
This
also
England
have a
doesn't
nice
exist.
they have a nice plump dwarven woman who is like, if you want a hot breakfast, come over here and order it sweetums.
Sweetums?
Sweetums.
Sam's gonna take 3 chocolate
Nice.
chip muffins and eat them.
Okay.
They are
Well, what hot breakfast do you
incredibly
have?
delicious. Yes, we have, and she starts listing off basically every breakfast item known to man and a few known only to shrimp before now.
Only the shrimp.
She
me,
knows
I
the
know
forbidden
that. I know the
shrimp
shrimp
breakfasts.
I think
Can I-
Rhea.
Let's get some like scrambled eggs on toast, maybe.
All right, coming right up. Anything else?
Like,
I think
drink.
Rhea is sniffing around for fish. She wants fish.
You do find smoked salmon on some bagels, as well as just slices of smoked salmon that you can add on other stuff as well.
Fancy.
She just has a plate of smoked salmon just piled.
Starting your day with a lot of protein.
Do you have any small mammals or Zach could eat for breakfast.
Oh
Small
yes, of
mammals.
course we do. Let me go get the box of
Moles.
bugs. And she
moles.
toddles off, and she comes back with like a very nice ornate looking box. And she opens it up, and you see little snack packs of still alive bugs, in neat little clear sachets.
They're fresh.
Or sachets, if you prefer.
Sachet away.
Sashay away.
Ah! Get out of my head!
Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head! Us to the rabbit.
Fucking.
We should go
Do
kill
you
that
also
rabbit.
have any,
We should
Eileen
kill that guy.
alcohol? It's been a rough morning.
Listen, nobody here will
Damn.
judge you for it. It helps keep you warm against the cold. What would you like? We have everything except we just ran out of Aweral vodka. There is a shortage of that at the moment.
Sam
That is
butts
perfectly
in.
fine.
Sam butts in when she says it helps keep you warm against the cold, and says, actually it dilates your blood vessels, making you feel
Shut up.
warmer, but it
Shut
actually
up,
makes
shut
you
up,
much colder.
shut up.
and puts you at
Like
risk
she
of
puts her
hypothermia."
finger on Sam's mouth. She's like, shut up, shut up.
He
shut up."
doesn't stop talking.
I'll take your most breakfasty alcohol. Maybe an Irish cream
Breakfast
with your,
alcohol.
or I guess whatever the equivalent of Ireland is in this world.
Oh
A
god, what
remembrant
would the
cream.
equivalent of Ireland be here? Let me look at my worlds real quick. I mean, not
I
worlds.
mean, because remember it
countries.
was like England, France. So it would have to be
No.
somewhere near there.
I refuse. I refuse that remember is England, France.
Bad news, you're French.
Nope.
Oh.
Actually,
remember
It's
Sam
a
is
part
from
of it's a part of
underwater.
Conscientia. It's a part of Conscientia. Like it's not the whole of Conscientia, but there's like a pocket of it that's reminiscent of Ireland.
Cool.
I'm just
My
gonna
pasty
say
white
right
ass.
now, no one ever let Rhea have alcohol. That
I
will
don't
not.
think we let Rhea do
I
anything.
was gonna say, I don't know that we let Rhea do anything. I think Rhea
we
does
don't-
things.
Yeah, she just kind of.
Well,
yeah.
soon, very soon, we'll be
We're
able
not
to
in
control
control of her
Rhea.
actions.
All right, I'll get you one
Mm.
big fat mug of Conscientia coffee coming right up.
Maybe if we
Bless your heart,
pocket some of the
thank you so
salmon, we
much.
can use it as like a treat.
And yes, you in the back. She points to her characters. Not in my document. Can I get your character's name so that way I can remember it?
Yes, the one who rides the flame.
There we go. There we go.
I feel like we did end up coming up with a nickname at one point, and ooh,
I think
don't
it was
know that any
Flame.
of us
There's just
remember.
Flame Rider, right?
Yeah,
Or just Flame.
either or works.
All right. And you, sweetie, what would you like for breakfast? She points to Flame.
So anything is fine. Maybe a mix of meats and fruits.
Oh yes. One.
Not together. Not together. I should clarify. That's not what I meant by a mix.
Oh yes, no, like a plate with a
Yeah.
bunch of them, and yeah. I'll get you one sampler platter. Let's see. Your cat friend is already helping herself. She's writing all this down on a little piece of paper. All right, I'll be out with the requested items in just a little bit.
Awesome.
All right.
Rhea is simply
I
going
like-
to town on the salmon.
She toddles away,
Like
and so you're
to
left alone in
imagine-
the breakfast area. There's a few other diners eating there. Probably other guests or people from in town who just really like to eat here. And you notice it's a wide variety of species and races. So you can understand why they have such a diverse menu. Is because they have a very diverse crowd that they need to feed. Like, there's even other owlins here. And it's the bug sampler.
Nice.
Sampler. All
Sam-
full of bugs I haven't had.
Is this
Sam.
town one that gets a lot of visitors regularly, or are these townspeople?
Do you want to ask? Because there's a ton of people here you can talk to.
I want to, but I know in my heart of hearts that would look like Rhea walking up to a random group of people and asking, "Are you from here?" or "Where are you from?"
And
With
you don't think
no
she
context.
It's called
No.
being in character.
would?
No. Yeah, I think that's exactly what happens.
Rhea's just like, everyone is NPCs and I'm the main character. I'm gonna go smash some pots, talk to people.
Listen, she never learned, like, manners.
And we know that about her. Hold up, I gotta get my dice because I have several groups here, and I'm going to see which one she walks up to.
Ooh.
Also,
I
Sam
have
just sits
tables
down.
on top of tables on top of tables, baby.
I should go get my dice from downstairs, but that would require me to go downstairs, and I don't feel like doing that.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and use this as my dice tray.
If you do go downstairs, can you just get me a bowl of cereal, no milk?
Yeah.
Thanks.
8.
Oh, what cereal?
Contestant number 8. Yeah, which cereal
That
do you want?
is. Oh, that's a fun one. All right, you
Uh,
walk up to a table that
Cocoa
is
Pebbles.
one gnomish man with a very large hat and 3 human-sized sentient ball-jointed dolls.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh.
what an interesting table you've walked up to.
I think the question gets scrambled in her head as she's looking at these dolls. And Rhea just accidentally blurts out, "What are you?"
Oh
Oh
god.
no!
I'm a doll, sweetie.
Pointing
Can't
at the
you
dolls.
tell?
What are those?
They are my Crocs.
And then at the next table, Rhea goes, "I know what you are."
Crocs.
0 social skills, 100% gaydar. I think she's gonna look at the dolls and be like, "What's that?"
Oh, did you?
It's their balls.
But yeah, the rest of you can come up and join on this conversation if you want, because you can clearly see her doing it.
Oh,
She's got the
Tara is going to
full.
sample the bug platter and ignore what the fuck is happening.
Sam
I
is
You
sitting
see,
down at-
I'm sure that's fine.
You see Tara like tip their cowboy hat like down to like pretend they're not looking.
Oh, did you like,
Rhea,
never had
by the
like
way, Rhea has like the full head tilt, her tail swishing. She's interested.
Aw. Like, did you never have dolls growing up, sweetie?
I don't think so.
Aww. And like all 3 of the dolls do that in unison, and they're like, one of them starts reaching out to like pet you, and the gnomish man looks up from his book. He's like, "Girls, you can't adopt her. You need to stop bringing strays home."
Can we keep her?
Like one of them goes, "But
Just
she's
in
so
unison.
cute. Can we keep her?" You can't keep random people as pets, girls. Sorry about that.
I feel like also like overhearing that part, like Pen would just sort of jog over. Just you can't. She's not stray. Don't worry. She's got people.
No, they think everyone strays. They're just. I programmed them with a little bit too much of the love bug, and they can't seem to tone it down. So, and he
Programmed?
Yeah, I made the 3 of them. They're practically my daughters.
Oh, that's sweet.
I love them dearly, but they're a handful.
I suppose children are.
And
You
the
could
3
say that about lots of different people.
the
Looks at
3
Rhea.
who is surrounded by beautiful women all trying to pet her right now, by the way.
I mean, she's not gonna stop them.
Yeah, they're just like petting her and cooing over her and like whispering sweet nothings. They're gone.
Ah, you're popular.
Rhea is just
Try
kind
being
of
a little bit more
beaming.
fluffy.
Yeah, they have a particular fondness for the softer races.
Right.
One time I had to stop them from
Well, I mean,
bringing
I haven't-
home an owlbear cub.
Oh dear.
Stop them. Why?
I don't have the food for an owlbear cub.
Yes, I heard they do grow quite large.
Yeah, and I've already got enough dealing with my girls, so. But anyway, how can I help y'all? It sounds like your friend had some questions before she was, and he looks over at the scene that has unfolded, occupied.
Rhea is just
I
turning
think
into
she
a
was
puddle.
just going to ask sort of where are you from and like, you know, how what are you doing here and sort of just gather some
yeah.
information, I suppose.
I'm actually not from around here. I'm a traveling doll salesman, you see. I do commissions for people. I go around the world. Usually I'm from a Werel, but it's kind of... And he leans and he's like, it's kind of a shit show right now, so I've really kind of ramped up the being on the road to avoid going home right now. Long story. Have you been there recently?
Yeah, what's going on? Oh.
Yeah,
No.
the Mermaid Kingdom's in complete and utter chaos right now.
Oh.
Yeah,
See.
they rapidly go back and forth between we're closed and we're open, and trade's a ruckus, and the mermaids are acting weird, and it's a whole thing. Nobody knows what's going on down there. Nobody knows.
Interesting. Well, keep that in mind, just in case we're ever towards there. Thank you for letting us know.
Mm-hmm.
Rhea?
Good luck trying to talk to her. She's lost in the sauce.
She is lost in the sauce.
They're like scritching under your chin and everything,
Okay.
behind the ears.
They're about to kill you.
That's fine.
I think to keep us from being here forever, Rhea's gonna do that very, very cat thing of like getting attention, loving it, and then all of a sudden she's done, and she's just gonna kind of like not fully scratch, but just sort of like whack at one of them.
And the gnome's like, all right, girls, you've given her enough attention. Let her enjoy her breakfast in peace. And they're like, oh, bye, kitty kitty. You know, they finally let you go, and they sit down.
You can't just punch people.
Well, I wanted them to stop.
You could have asked them.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Mm-hmm.
Try to use your words next time.
Okay.
All right, at this point, the nice
Pat,
dwarven
pat.
lady comes back out with any of the specially requested breakfasts. You know, all the hot meals, the special platters. Delivers them to your table. All the ones that should be hot are beautifully
It's
steaming.
omelet time.
And also, you notice that the
egg
baked
time.
goods just taste. They're the best you've ever had. Like, anyone who has a baked good, because I know that, Sam grabbed some muffins earlier. You have to stop yourself from scarfing down every single
What
one
a cinnamon roll.
in a matter of seconds.
Oh yeah,
And you figure, oh, this is Pierre's baking. No wonder he's world famous. God dang.
Pierre! I love that guy.
Also, when Sam sits down to eat, you watch him take his water and pour a bunch of salt in it. That's it.
You hear the shrimp
Yeah,
in your head
reminds me
going,
of home.
yes. This is the first time you've heard him in a hot minute, by the way.
Hi.
He says nothing
Sam
in response.
thinks- Okay.
But yes, would anyone else like to talk to any further groups? Or would you just like to eat your breakfast and go on with your day?
Tara is like shoving their face full of these bugs and being like, I've never tasted bugs like these before. These are so good.
Bugs.
Food here
Did
is
you know shrimp
very good.
Bugs.
Did you know shrimp is bugs?
You're
Shrimp
not
is
funny.
bugs?
I'm not making a joke.
Everyone is fish, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Shrimp is bugs?
Shrimp is
Shrimp
bugs.
is bugs.
Arms is legs. So does his drugs.
And don't forget.
Stay in
shrimp
milk,
is bugs.
don't do school, and drink your drugs.
Exactly.
Drink your school. But yeah, if there's nothing else anybody wants to do, we're going to resume with the rest of your day. Now, the harness that you commissioned yesterday is ready. And for anybody else, what do you wish to do?
Okay, so we saw the rabbit in our dreams, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bitch ass rabbit.
How do I put this? Could I have smelled the rabbit?
We're gonna go with a straight wisdom check to see if you remember the smell. Because sometimes you can kind of like sort of smell stuff in your dreams. Like not really, but like
Yeah.
kind of like it. So yeah, roll me a straight wisdom check to see if you remember the smell.
Oh, I get a +1 to this. 17.
Oh yeah, you remember the smell. She smelled oddly like extremely clean sawdust mixed with a little bit of the metallic tang of blood.
Okay.
Interesting.
I think Rhea is gonna communicate that to the rest of her party. And I think after she's done eating, she's gonna be like, I'm gonna go find sawdust. And she is gonna try to find some sort of like woodworking shop or place where they work with a lot of wood, maybe a sawmill,
Carpenter.
carpenter, yeah.
I didn't mean to say it like that. I was gonna say it normally, and then the noise came out wrong.
Me all the time.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that sensation.
I was gonna say carpenter, but it came out posh.
Carpenter.
Carpenter.
All right, would anyone like to join her, or do you all want to stick together? Do you want to split up and do your separate tasks?
Have we got the harness on the cat yet?
Sam, would you like to slip out early to get the harness for the cat?
Yup, Sam's gonna go there.
All right, so
Anyone
you
who
go
wants
to
to
the
can
shop,
follow.
and the two perky dwarves present you with a beautifully made, nice little harness, and you can tell this thing's really well made. Like, it would take several horses actively pulling to break this thing.
Nice.
Hell
What about
yeah.
a barbarian raging?
Or a
Barbarian who has
Joybringer, perhaps.
Who has a -1 to Joybringer who has a -1 to strength.
But a +3 to dexterity. Bring it on, bitch.
Well, that's you wiggling out. That's not you breaking it.
Does that thing where
Exactly.
like she pushes herself into the ground and starts wiggling? Hen's just like, no, stop it.
But yeah, I'm gonna say that you
Spray
come
it.
back in time with your brand new beautiful harness, and we're going to say that it inflicts disadvantage on dexterity checks to try and wiggle out of it.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fuck.
So then
She has been contained.
she will be contained. Not yet.
Raya, look at this really cool thing that our good friend Sam got for you.
I imagine we put it on like a lasso at first, where like we swing it and just hit Kreia with it.
Do I at least get to make a dex check to avoid it?
Yeah, see if you can make an acrobatics to avoid getting lassoed.
What should I roll to lasso?
To lasso? What would that
It
be?
would be like dexterity.
Sleight
like,
of
yeah,
hand?
using your hand.
Sleight of hand. Sleight of hand would be
Sneaky.
perfect. You roll sleight of hand, and Miss Silvari, please roll acrobatics.
Damn it.
What'd you get?
And
I
hello,
got
Lily!
10.
Miss Chamal just stormed the library with 11 voracious readers.
I got
I got
a 17.
Motherfuck.
Thank you so much for the wonderful message. Trees are great. But yeah, thank you so
wait.
much for the raid. We're in the middle of the game.
No,
Thank
what?
you so much.
Okay, for some reason on my character sheet it said I rolled a 13 and then... Wait, what the fuck is... Then oh, okay, sorry. These are different rolls. Yeah, 10. I got 10. Sorry. So yeah, no, I fucking failed.
So yeah,
Hello, Raiders.
Hello. But yeah, you try to lasso Rhea, and she wiggles the fuck out of the way.
Oh.
And then I'm like, oh wait, I'm the wrong person to do this, and then I hand it to the cowboy Tara.
Well,
We could just try persuading her to put it on.
I don't think that's gonna work. Maybe if we had more stamina.
I look at Penelope and I'm like, if you think you can persuade her into this harness, I welcome you to try.
But first,
They're currently trying to put a cat in a harness. It's going as well as you'd expect. Also, I love Stardew Valley.
Rhea,
Stardew Valley is so good. Hello,
Rhea.
yes.
Hi.
Hi.
So, our good friend Sam actually got something made for you. You could try it on, possibly, maybe. Might be a nice idea. Maybe just a little bit.
I think she does know something's up because Sam just tried to put it on her like that.
Yeah,
I think they were just trying to surprise you. Like her ears are like kind of flicking as she's like desperately trying to like stay calm and persuade.
I lean in, real convincing.
You could have tried this before you lassoed her.
I haven't even lassoed her.
Sam.
huh?
I would
Rhea,
like
listen,
to.
it's not going to hurt you. I promise.
Okay, then.
It's actually going to help you not get hurt. Actually, this is going to be really helpful for everyone, I think.
My job is to get hurt for other people. I'm the bait.
Yes, but the bait is no good if the bait is in a completely different postal area to the rest of the team. So this is just, a little.
When you go fishing, you have to put the bait on the hook.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So
otherwise, the fish is just gonna run away.
Yeah, so this is just a little something to like help us stick together, you know? Like make sure you don't get lost and things. Like there's been a lot of crowds and like, things can get really busy and it would be such a shame if we got like separate. Because obviously, we used to know each other as well, and like obviously something happened and we were separated and then we met up at that weird cabin and we lost our memories and everything, but like it would be a shame if we got separated again after all that. Fluttering eyelashes.
Rosemary, this is a little strange. Can I make a wisdom check to try to digest what she's saying?
Absolutely, and we're going to say that success means that, yeah, you kind of understand, and failure is just like, no.
Because to sort of explain, Rhea is like, well, I'm the bait, I'm supposed to go ahead and get all the attention, but she's used to being with other essentially feral cat girls, so they go very fast.
Mhm.
And so this is her trying to sort of be like, oh,
That strategy
got-
isn't gonna work here.
I got an 11.
Oh, we're going to say that you just barely miss it. Like, you almost understand, but it's just like a little bit that you're just like, yeah.
We see the gears turning in Rhea's
Yeah.
head.
Like, you can
I think-
see a little bit of steam metaphorically coming out of her ears.
Pen is like giving her most most convincing like smile, like fluttering her eyelashes, like, you know, very kind of like
Well,
puppy dog eyes almost.
would
Oh.
that count as the help action then?
Maybe.
Maybe. You know what? I'll be willing
as
to.
guidance.
No, I'm not counting it as guidance, but I will count it as the help action.
Because it is being explained to me.
Guys, it's the swan.
Ooh, that was an
My
18.
feelings.
Ooh, yes, that you completely understand now. You're like, oh! The power of fluttering eyelashes gives you the mental strength to comprehend what the fuck your friend is saying.
The sapphic power of
Right.
blinking!
The sapphic power.
And Rhea's gonna kind of like straighten up, and she's gonna bow and be like, "Oh, I am sorry. I guess I've been going too fast. I apologize."
Oh, don't worry about it. You know, everyone, like, we're all sort of adjusting. You know, we're all sort of we're all new to this like whole group thing. I get it. Like different dynamics. It's all right. Don't beat yourself up over it. But this is just just something to help out a little bit. You know.
And she's gonna lick Pen again.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
It's all about adjusting.
Penelope, you faintly smell her fish breath. She was eating all that salmon.
Oh god. Usually I don't mind. Sorry, it's not you. Sorry. I mean, it is you, but sorry.
She's not really knowing what to do. She's just gonna reach over and pat Pen on the head.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, and Rhea will now wait for everyone else.
Oh, the important thing is, do you put the harness on?
I think she's still hesitant there, but if they try again, she might let them.
Try again nicely.
Yeah.
Yes. Just kind of like, more gently.
Yeah, she'll let it be put on.
Congratulations, you have lassoed the cat.
Yippee.
So who's holding the leash?
Toaster.
Or is it like one of those like cuff ones? Like,
Hey, don't you go offering Toaster up like that.
Toaster's
What
already
if Rhea
holding it.
runs off and drags him and breaks him?
I think Toaster is one of the heaviest ones of us here. I think Toaster is as close to a metal pole in the ground as we can get.
I feel like you're really underestimating how strong.
I will comment
Toaster is.
that Rhea understands she should hang back and not go off on her own. If the harness restricts her movement, she will attack it.
That's funny. But also, you say that she understands that she shouldn't go off on her own, but also she's had to roll several times to not act on instinct.
Yes, roll for
Understands
ADHD.
now.
So she still has to do that.
Now.
She
It's
will still
just
have to do that.
So
back
yeah,
up.
But yeah, I think Rhea is gonna try to communicate to everyone that she's looking for a place there'd be a lot of sawdust.
sawdust.
The dwarves that made the harness, they had also some woodworking stuff. I don't know.
Okay, let's go there.
Time for everyone to meet the dwarves.
Alright, so you, go to the dwarves' workshop again, and as soon as the door opens, the both of them pop out from under the counter like daisies. And they salute again, and they're like, "How can we help you on this fine day?"
How do they react seeing their work being worn?
Like, it takes them a few seconds, but then when they see Rhea and they see the harness, they're like, "Oh, repeat customers!" And one of them hops out from over the counter and trots over to her lightning fast. It's very fast for a short little man. And he's like, How do you find the work, miss? Does it please you?"
It's comfortable.
"Most excellent."
She looks a little uncomfortable herself, though.
Is there anything else that we can help you with? Perhaps some accessories? And the dwarf behind the counter goes, "We do offer bedazzling services at no additional charge."
Bedazzling?
Yes, bedazzling!
Rhea's gonna start
At
sniffing
no
the air.
additional charge?
Yes, our cousin does it for free because he is very passionate about things being very sparkly.
Rhea, do you want to be sparkly?
Yes.
Hell yeah!
It will
Rhea
take
now
no time
has-
at all.
Rhea now rolls at disadvantage for stealth checks.
Oh no.
Because she's sparkly.
Rhea is now a disco ball.
Yes.
Can
Can you put like one of those little cat bells?
Cat bells. Yes, I do believe we
double
have some bells.
disadvantage?
Are you guys wait, hold on, out of character. Are you about to make her a cat collar?
No, I think they're putting the bell on the harness.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I
just to
assumed as
warn
well.
the birds you're coming.
While this is all happening, Rhea is sniffing for the bunny.
You do smell sawdust, but it's like the normal amount of sawdust, you know? Like, it's normal sawdust. It doesn't have that weird twang that, Nursery Songs scent has.
Does Rhea say this out loud? Or tell us about it?
Yeah. She's gonna be like, Bunny's not here.
Bunnies?
Why-
We do not
why
sell
were
rabbits
you-
here.
Why were you
No.
looking for Bunny here?
The one we saw in our dreams. It smelled
Yeah.
like sawdust.
Oh. Do you guys know where there's a sawmill or anything? Or
Sawmill?
construction?
I mean, yes, we do have a sawmill on the outskirts of town, but, it's currently in a bit of a predicament. Hasn't really been used in, a few days.
A few days. I thought you were going to say a few years.
No, just a few days.
What's the
happened there?
predicament?
Yes, both the owners, were among the missing persons. They are currently in the prison.
Gotcha. Do you want to go check out the sawmill, guys?
I think we
Scootily
should get
swing at
ready
it.
before we go there. Do we all have our equipment?
Sam walks around with all his equipment on all the time.
All my equipment is attached to toaster.
I'd like
I
to imagine
just-
Toaster just has a really long rifle on him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like Pen has to like get changed into her armor, like she only walks adventuring type gear, but then she's like, okay, hold on, if we're heading out.
Because I think we should be ready for a hunt.
There's an ad.
Okay, I can do that.
Hi, S'more. Okay, hold up. My other cat, S'more, is requesting uppies.
She also like ties the rest of her hair back.
Come here, baby. Stop walking away. A baby has been lifted.
Whoa.
Baby!
A second baby has hit the Mary.
I will.
Oh my God.
deliver.
What?
I need to stop saying that. Somebody's gonna get mad at me.
What did you say?
I said, I will beat you with hammers.
One day you're gonna accidentally say that to someone in real life, and they're gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
You're gonna,
I wouldn't.
What?
I wouldn't be shocked. I would not be shocked.
They're just like, "I need to call the police." Call the police.
All right, so you guys head towards the sawmill. All right. So it's like
Sawmill. Sorry.
it's just like a few minutes walk to the outskirts of town because the town itself is again not very large. It's just a town. And you see a nice wooden building with all the equipment needed for a sawmill. By the tree side, you see some tree stumps as well as some saplings. And it's a little dirty, like it's covered in snow. You can tell the path hasn't been cleared of snow. The awning's kind of falling apart already.
Yeah. This place like abandoned?
Well, they said it has been used after its owners went missing.
Did they go missing because an evil rabbit stole their sawmill? Maybe?
I feel like
no,
maybe
it was
that's
the people who worked here got brainwashed and taken.
Maybe. I
That's
still feel like
what-
the evil rabbit had something to do with this.
Maybe. Let's figure it out.
I mean, the front door
Rhea-
is wide open, gaping even.
Yeah,
Is there
Rhea's sniffing
anything
around.
besides the fact that it's dilapidated as fuck, like that I would notice on the outside that could perhaps strike me as?
Roll me a quick. Oh god, what would the equivalent of a notice roll?
Perception.
I mean,
Perception.
Roll me a perception check to see if you notice
My-
anything particularly noteworthy.
Yeah, I was gonna say my passive perception is 10, but I will roll.
We're up gaping in chat right now.
I hate you.
Well, sorry, someone described a door as gaping.
I'll gape you. That's
Dude,
great.
You're welcome to, Resume.
I'm going. Okay, listen. After you're
It's a
done
building.
telling me how badly I fucking fail, I'm going to get my actual dice. God damn it.
Yeah, there's a reason that I don't use online dice rollers, which is why I'm also like the rest of you can also roll physical dice if need be.
Can I roll perception to see if I can smell the rabbit?
Yes, please do.
Or would that be investigation?
Rhea
For
sniffing.
Rhea, it would be perception, but for the rest of you, if you wanted to do something similar, it would be investigation.
13.
All right, you give the air a good sniff, but you just smell normal sawdust. You don't even smell blood, which is good.
Okay. Rhea is gonna signal to everyone that she's going inside, and she is going to start wandering in.
You try to, but you're leashed.
Damn.
So you start working forward, and after a certain point, you feel a tug.
Who's holding the leash?
That is a good question. Who is holding the leash?
Yeah, I don't think we ever settled on that. Is it one of those cuff ones that like it goes around your wrist?
I assumed it was like a harness that like what goes around your chest.
No, but like the other end is like a cuff that
Oh.
like goes.
I assumed it was just a normal loop,
Yeah, I also thought it was kind of like a rope with
like
a
on a leash.
Yeah.
Something
So who's holding
freak
the
on a
cat?
leash.
Wait, okay, can I make a suggestion?
Yes.
Sure.
Since we haven't figured out who's holding the other end, what if they all forgot? And no one's
No
doing
one's
it?
actually holding the other end.
Yeah, no
Carry
what?
on the
The
floor.
leash.
Just dragging behind.
Yeah, it's just kind of on the floor, like when a dog goes off for a walk by itself and the leash is just dragging behind. So yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
say that happens because nobody
fun.
claimed leash ownership.
Can someone do like agility, like dexterity, grab the leash?
I'll do.
Just not going super fast. You can.
No,
well,
she's going slow.
Yeah, she's
just
walking.
wandering into
That's
the.
fair.
doing a toddle.
Toddle.
I roll a 20 on dexterity to grab the rope.
So you like fucking military dive towards this leash. You're like, no!
Slow motion.
Slow
For
motion.
absolutely no reason.
Mr. President!
Get down, Mr. President!
She looks back, very annoyed at being stopped.
Oh.
What?
That's not me.
You said you wouldn't pull ahead.
What? I wasn't
said-
leaving you all.
You
But
were.
we need to go in there, don't we? Shouldn't
Well,
I
you need
be
to
the one
say
to
that
go first?
You need to tell us first. We were still looking at the outside.
Use your words!
When hunting, it's better not to make sounds. That's why I gestured.
No one was looking. We were all looking at the mill.
Mm,
Do you even speak sign
I'm
language?
gonna be right back.
Okay.
Cocoa Pebbles.
well then,
Wait, Pen
Can
is
you-
Pen is going to try signing to Rhea.
she doesn't. She doesn't
She
understand.
doesn't know.
Like, shit, Rhea's just staring at her.
Totally blank stare.
Pen just, like, signs, fuck, to herself. Which, the sign for that is very, you just slam your, like, the in-between of your thumbs into each other.
Is that
So,
BSL?
It is BSL. That's the BSL for fuck.
Fuck!
Bullshit language? No.
I will beat you with. I need to stop!
I threatened Roselia
I'll beat
with
you
a-
with hammers.
I threatened Roselia with a big rock.
I kept
well,
threatening to
can
eat
we-
people's cars, and then someone told me that was a fetish.
Yeah,
What?
it is.
that
It
really?
is.
Carnivore?
Yeah,
Yes.
eating
Would
objects
that make you a
shouldn't-
carnivore?
How much damage?
Session's over! No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
Guys.
Hey, Rosemary, how much damage did I take?
Who made that pun again? Tomo?
It wasn't me.
Tomo.
It was
Tomo.
Sam.
Tomo.
It was Moth.
No, I've already taken damage from jokes. It's your turn.
It's Moth.
Tomo. Take, hold up, let me roll for how much psychic damage you take.
No!
It's only a d4, don't be a baby.
Oh, hey, did we? So we long
am a
rested, right?
baby.
So I'm now back at full. Because
You
I
take-
have more puns.
You take 4 psychic damage as a stick from a nearby tree falls on your head.
Oh, fuck.
I don't think things hitting you in the head counts as psychic damage.
No, that's
Yeah,
just
that's
a tree.
bonk on the head damage.
It is, in fact, bonk on the head damage. It is bashing. If that matters for
Ah.
anything.
She just looks up and goes, ow!
You see
God,
an
why do
owl
you
up
punch
there.
me?
You see like a snowy owl up there and it tilts its head at you.
You see Tara up there.
Not
Why
Tara,
did you do
just
this to
it's
me?
it's a normal owl.
That must be really weird to Owlin seeing normal owls.
A little bit, yeah.
Especially since the type of owl that Tara is eats smaller owls.
Whoa. Tara looks up and like, oh, snack.
Ah, brunch.
Snack.
At least I think so. I looked it up last time.
I do have more puns.
Don't.
Well, there are more tree branches, so just keep that in mind.
Well, can we go inside now?
Holds my shield above my head. I don't know if I have a shield though.
Don't think you have a shield.
No, I don't. I need to buy one so that I can hold it above my head like an umbrella. And make bad puns.
Then you get bit by snakes.
Fuck.
No
And then you get
snakes.
dealt poison damage.
Why?
Doesn't being poisoned in D&D not do much?
It doesn't do
Or not.
a lot from what I recall.
It's just kind of stupid, and also you can't long rest it away. You have to get cured.
Oof.
Just like
It's
being poisoned
funny.
in Pokemon.
Mm.
Anyways,
You
I
take
would-
damage though.
Anyway, any whore.
Oh.
What?
Rhea is so shall we check the sawmill now?
Yes.
Sure.
And she is going to continue slowly going inside. She is in hunting mode, so she is being very careful as she moves.
Her eyes are tiny, tiny slits.
Yes. And
He's
she
got this silly
enters.
face.
She enters the sawmill.
Oh yeah, Rosemary, how long would you say that the leash is?
I would say it's about 5 feet long.
Cool. So I'm at the end of 5 feet away, walking in. It's not, or I'm 4 feet. It's not fully taut, because that'd be weird.
Yeah.
Weird and uncomfortable for both of us to be walking fully taut the entire time.
Anyway. Yeah, it's about 5 feet long. Yeah, so you
That's
walk
what
into...
she said.
You hear this?
Yay.
It's a D4.
No, I didn't hear it actually, so no.
You step on a particularly annoying pebble, and it kind of hurts. You take 2 bashing damage.
Wouldn't
Damn.
that be? Yeah,
Wouldn't that be piercing?
that's what I was gonna say.
Not if it's a round pebble.
It's a very round pebble.
Then why would it be uncomfortable?
Because it got on your shoe.
Okay.
Anyway,
Hey.
so you enter the sawmill,
Yes.
and inside you see the beginning of a storefront. You see a counter, you see some stools, and you see lots of, in this main room, you see a few wooden items on display, like mostly like little statuettes or like chairs. This place probably doubles as a place where you can buy furniture, you assume. There's like a hole in the roof.
There's an
And it's-
a-hole.
I will grab the D4 again.
Rosemary's hand hovering
Please.
over the D4.
Please continue.
And so little bits of snow have gotten into the room, and you can feel the breeze kind of coming through from outside, from, the fact that the ceiling has been opened slightly. You also see that all the doors in this building are open. So, like, you see one that goes into the back, and you can see the beginnings of a workshop over there, and you can see one that goes to the side that leads to what you think is a living room. It kind of looks like one anyway. You see couches and chairs and empty fireplace.
The hole to the roof, is that unnatural, like something that broke through, or is that supposed to be there?
You look down at the bottom and you see a big rock. Like, you look below where the hole is and you see a rock. So you can easily put two together and assume that the rock made the hole.
Okay, how big is the rock?
It's a good size. It is... Have you seen, like, one of those medium-sized dogs? Like, it's not a big dog, but it's not a little dog. It's in between.
Yeah.
It's about the size of that. Like, if this fell on someone, it could kill them.
Huh.
And everybody
Okay.
who is looking at the rock, please give me a perception check.
Hopefully, now that I have my real dice, it will be good.
Physical
Perception.
dice!
I just got a 14.
Do I have any? I got a 16.
I got an 11.
anybody else rolling?
Nah, they got it covered. They're fine.
I think they got it.
Yeah, good
They
news
got
is
it covered.
good news is they did, because the DC was only 10, so y'all got it.
Yay.
You notice that underneath of the rock, you see a slip of paper.
Yeah, Rhea's definitely gonna try to take that.
Alright, you're able to pull it out pretty easily, and you see it's like a hastily scribbled note. And the note says, "Gone out to take care of the children. We'll be back soon. Love, Pa." And you notice that the
Something's
handwriting is
fishy here.
very messy.
Seems there's something a little fishy here.
Like it was written in a hurry?
Like it was written by someone who was going shoved it under the rock, booked it.
Yeah. That's a hurry, alright.
Shove it under the
That's
rock.
man in a hurry.
Yeah, it
if
was
I've
kind of
ever heard
crumpled.
one. If his name is
Rhea
Harry.
definitely understands that this is important, but not knowing what else to do, she's gonna sniff it.
You sniff it,
Right.
and it smells like woodwork and skin smell. Like I forget exactly what skin smells like, but
Flesh.
Yeah, like the oil.
like the
oil.
oils from like somebody handling it. Yeah,
What a hand smell like? I don't.
like the skin oil.
Smell? Skin
Humans
oil?
have a scent.
They do?
Yeah, it has
Yeah.
a smell.
Yeah.
I don't smell of anything.
Because you smell
'Cause you're
it
used to it.
24/7.
Your nose is
Kinda.
blind to it.
Come here.
I will hand this to Tara because I think she is more capable. Wait, no, what's Tara's pronouns? Did I get that
They,
wrong?
them.
They, them? Okay, sorry. I will hand them. I was just thinking about lesbianism.
I'm always
Fair.
thinking about lesbianism.
So I will hand Tara the note for safekeeping, and Rhea will keep looking around. I think she is going to be like,
This
Oh.
this mill is like there's an. How did this big ass rock get in here?
That's an
The-
excellent question.
I'm
I
assuming.
don't. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, there was the hole in the roof.
Yeah,
So
but where did the rock come from? Because, like, is it next to a mountain where, like, an avalanche or something like that would have thrown a rock into the roof? And if so, why just one medium-sized rock?
Yeah,
And not, like,
it is
multiple.
not near a mountain. It is near a forest, but it is not near a mountain or a cliff or anything like that.
can
Something's
Maybe.
not
Oh.
right.
we move the
Wait.
rock and see what's under it besides the note?
All right, I'm
Can
gonna.
I do
Wait.
an Arcana check also?
Where's the rock again? On the roof?
No, the rock crashed through the roof and is currently on the floor of the shop floor.
Okay. I think I know. Maybe there was a fiddler on the roof and he was just fiddling so hard. I'm gonna stop. He rocks too hard.
But yes, an Arcana check. Alright, give me that Arcana check, and anybody who wants to give me a Strength check to move the rock, please do so now.
My strength is 0, so I'll do that anyways.
I can try.
That's a
Modifier.
6.
I would like to.
18.
I am a paladin.
Fuck.
I got a nat 20.
Oh, okay,
Nice.
never mind. I won't be helpful. It's fine.
18 for my Arcana check.
My role in this team is to stand here and look pretty and also say things in a British accent sometimes.
And also
heal
get Rhea
And
to do
heal
things.
people sometimes.
Keep
Heal
Rhea
the people
alive.
that you murdered.
Oh, it was one time.
Susan's alive! We've established this. She's fine.
Oh.
It was one time, but it's been the only time we fought.
Please. Yeah, Haishi, you were saying you were gonna roll for strength as well?
Yeah, I did, but I got a 6.
Yeah, I'm
I also
sorry.
got 6. Alright,
Maybe I'll get higher than 20.
why does it say
I
18 on one side?
I got a nat 20, so
All right.
Yeah, but if I roll a nat 20 plus 3.
Yeah. What is the total from that?
19.
Yeah, because you got a -1 there.
Yeah.
Hey, Rosemary, quick question.
Yes.
I'm looking at the tags of your stream.
Oh yeah, my tags.
Uh-oh.
What about my tags?
Why is one of them mind break?
Wouldn't you
Oh,
like
you
to know?
Is it because we're breaking your mind by saying stupid shit?
Oh no, that tag's always there. Even when we're not having this game. The tag is there.
Hmm. Okay.
It's my emotional support mind break tag.
Understandable.
Emotional support mind break tag. That is so fucking funny.
Anyway, but yes, luckily for you, a 19 is more than enough to move this rock out of the way. So you do so, and, well, everybody's trying to lift. A few people kind of hurt themselves because they kind of didn't start lifting right, so like, ow, son of a... Like, you don't take any damage from it, but it just kind of hurts. Rhea, meanwhile, just flips it. And underneath you see cracked floorboard, and what looks like, actually, you see something underneath the cracks in the floorboards.
Did I get anything from my Arcana check?
Yes. We'll get to that right up. Right now, your Arcana check, what was the number again?
I got an 18.
Yeah, you do know that there are spells that can fling rocks.
You answered the letter. Now, like me,
Oh, I was more
you're
looking
a
for
part
anything
of this
here.
place.
You were looking for what? I'm sorry, and thank you for the follow.
Like ambient magic, if I could tell that there was anything here that would show signs of somebody having used magic despite this place having supposedly been abandoned for a few
You
days.
do feel that residual energy. You feel like... It was only like one spell that was cast here, but it was a big one.
Was it fling fucking rock?
There's a small bit of energy on the rock itself. The majority of the residual magic that you're feeling is in the building, as if the building itself had something cast on it.
Oh.
Oh god.
Do I have an idea of what it is?
I'm going to say that you can, like, study it for, let's say, 5 minutes, and then you'll figure out what was cast here. Because it's a very strong...
Oh, never mind.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, meanwhile, back to the rock people for a little bit. You notice that there's, like, a hole underneath the split piece of rock and wood. And you see something down there, and it kind of catches the light just a little bit.
I'm gonna shove my hand in the hole.
Okay, great! You shove your hand into the unknown hole. Didn't even
Yeah.
check to... Oh my god, why did I get frosting on my
Awesome.
bracelet?
Toffee, stop messing with plastic.
Sorry, I got Nutella on my bracelet.
Sorry, I got cat eating plastic under my desk.
But yeah, you shove your
plastic.
hand into the hole without checking it, not anything. Rummage around, and you feel something wood, a little bit of metal, something scurrying on
Dentures.
your finger for a bit, and then it goes away.
Okay.
Kind
Do
of
I
feels
grab
like...
anything?
Yes, you do grab it, and do you pull it up?
Yeah.
It is a small wooden chest
Neat.
with, like, little metal bits to keep it together.
Nice. Can I open it? Do I have lockpicking tools since I'm a rogue?
Yeah, you try to open it initially, it is locked.
Hold up. I have thieves' tools. Can I try opening it?
Yes, please.
What kind of roll? What roll would that be?
They're just straight up a lockpicking skill.
It
don't.
would be sleight of hand plus
Oh, okay.
proficiency if you.
I was gonna say not in this edition. There is not a straight up.
Sleight of hand.
Damn you, 5e!
I rolled a 2 and I got a 7.
Oh! Yeah, no,
Motherfuck.
you try to open up the chest, it's not giving.
Hey, Rose, can you give me a d20 over here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I got. It was a 2 plus 2 plus 3. Thanks.
How sturdy does the chest look?
I
But
mean,
we don't want to break anything inside.
Oh, good point. Good point.
Can I try it one more time now that I have an actual d20?
yes, you may. I will allow you to try it one more time because online dice rollers are not good
Truly
to me either.
random and it sucks. Yeah, just because I don't like doing the like, oh, I retry the roll, oh, I retry the roll, oh, I retry the roll, but now that I have an actual
I'll give this one to you.
That was a 17 plus 2 plus 3 is 22.
Alright, you are easily able to pick it this time, and the chest flings open, and inside you see two little fabric bags.
Neat.
One of which kind of like looks like it has something round in it, and the other one looks like it has a bunch of little somethings in it.
Cool. Now, before I open these immediately, can I roll an Arcana on both of them?
Alright, before you do that though, I'm going to go back to Roselia,
Absolutely.
because I'm gonna say it took you 5 minutes.
Cool.
You
It
realize
took me 5 minutes of rooting my hand in the
to root in the hole, to, you know, pick the lock and do your magic without breaking the lock or breaking your tools. But yeah, you realize that the spell that was cast on the building was silence.
Oh.
Oh no, we can't cast spells.
And it's still residual, so technically, yeah, we can't cast spells right now.
We also shouldn't be able to talk, right?
Like, it was there for a while, but, like, it's
Okay.
not actively
Oh.
in effect. It's not actively in effect right now.
That'd be scary, just realizing, hey, no one's talked in a while.
That would be terrifying. Oh my god.
So someone cast silence so that they could try to smash the rock through the building undetected to get to whatever this chest is.
Maybe.
Well, maybe.
And that's why the person
certain.
had to. They. Hmm,
Who knows?
they
I don't like the
Wow.
feeling of this.
Alright, would you like to roll that Arcana check on the items? The
Yes,
little baggies.
I'm gonna click. So I never know what to add for rolls, so I'm clicking the Arcana in the thing just to know what I add
Oh,
to my
wait.
roll.
It shows it right next to it.
Oh,
Next to the word Arcana, there should be a plus something.
yeah, it's -1. Cool. Let's see. Hold up. That's an 18 minus 1 is 17. God,
Alright.
dice are way better. Also, I'd like to let you know I'm using the bowl for my cereal as my dice tray. I have an actual dice tray. It is downstairs.
Rhea's gonna sniff at the items as well.
My dice trays.
Alright, so you do an Arcana check and you do not detect any magic.
Cool. Once
Gonna
Rhea's done,
sniff.
yeah,
Gonna
once Rhea's
sniff
done
'em.
sniffing, I'm gonna open them.
Alright, you do a sniff, and you smell something metallic in the bag on the left, the purple one, and in the blue
Mhm.
bag, you smell glass.
she's gonna pick up the glass bag and look inside of it.
All right, you open.
Oh, I'm really sorry.
No, you're
go
good.
ahead.
Are you gonna stop, Rhea?
No, I was not gonna stop Rhea.
Okay.
Let's open the bags.
So you open the bag that you smelled glass in, and inside you see a little glass ball, or what looks like glass anyway. And inside are 2 pink roses and a little bit of gold chain like wrapped around it. And on the chain you see a date. And it was like 6 years ago.
Damn, that's an old fruit.
How big is this glass ball?
Like, it takes like 2 hands to hold it.
Oh, okay. So it's quite
so like a
big.
decent size.
It's
Yeah.
decently sized.
I thought this was a small chest.
Yeah, it's big enough to hold a ball. But like, it's not like massive.
Balls.
Balls in your jaws.
Okay.
And on the other side of the tag, if you flip it over, you'll see 2 names and love you forever.
Do I recognize the 2 names at all?
I will say you don't. However, Tara and Penelope, the 2 of you do.
Yes. What
Hello.
names are they?
You recognize these as 2 of the people who went missing and were affected heavily by dreamlessness.
Oh, are they ones that are currently in the prison, or are they ones that are still missing?
One of them is in the prison, the other one is still missing.
Okay. Interesting.
What are they?
Rhea puts it back in the bag. She definitely understands the importance of this object, both from their investigation and that it seems to be some sort of object of love or devotion or whatnot. Is anyone looking at the other bag, or?
I was actually, I wanted. Is this place 1 floor?
Yes, this place is, as far as you can see from here, 1 floor. And you didn't see a 2nd floor from the outside.
Okay. So, I would like to kind of like fly up to like on top of the roof and like try and like look around to see if I can get like I want to do an investigation check and to see if I can get a better idea of what the fuck happened.
All right. So, okay, before that happens, does anyone look in the other bag?
I do.
All right, so you open the 2nd bag and you see about 50 gold.
Ah, fuck yeah! I put it in my pocket. Does anyone protest to this?
Absolutely not. Not my business.
Cool.
Cheers down.
I now have 95 gold.
Finders keepers.
See, out of character, I don't think we should just steal these people's money. In character,
Rhea doesn't know anything about money.
Rhea doesn't know about economy.
Rhea does
So, yeah.
not understand finances yet.
Rhea's like, those are some shiny pieces of metal. Yeah.
Funny
no.
metal you got there.
Yup, it gets me
Can I
many
eat it?
things. You can eat one.
But yes, you go up on
Money
the
can
roof.
be exchanged for goods and services.
Money could be exchanged for goods and services. Anyway, who's going up on the roof again?
Moi.
The fiddler.
All right,
Yeah,
the
he-
owl.
Fiddler. Yeah.
You're telling me
I've-
you don't think
I
Tara
can fly. I hope this is not a problem.
Oh yeah, no, don't worry. This would not be the first campaign I've been in where one of my players could fly.
Flying.
Is it the first campaign where one of your players can swim at more than their movement speed?
Actually, no.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Yeah, that's what
Uh,
happens when you're a cool DM and you let people play cool classes instead of going, I don't allow Arakakra at my table.
What?
Because I don't know how to balance fights.
Skill issue.
Yeah.
I will
Can,
say,
can Rhea try to look in the hole and see if there's anything else?
Yes, but
Never
first we're
mind.
gonna do the roof thing real fast.
Gotcha.
Yeah, put a pin on that. Anyway, so you go on the roof, and first thing you
Ah.
notice is that it's very well made. Like, whoever laid the roof tiles and shingles, like, these are solid. Like, if it wasn't for the rock, this would probably be fine for, like, a hot minute.
Nice. So, more reason that it shouldn't be fucking busted.
The second thing you notice is, you look out at the forest, and you see a thin trail of smoke out there.
Oh. Like, how far, roughly?
If you had to take a guess, it's, about, like, 15 miles.
5 leagues. Got it. I think that's how much 5 leagues is. Hey guys.
yeah.
I see somebody out there. At least, well, not I don't see them, but I do see their what is hopefully a campfire and not a concerning fire. Regardless, there's smoke.
I'm sure it's not a forest fire.
I am a forest fire, and I am a forest fire.
That's really funny.
Should we go
would I
check it out?
notice anything else while I'm up here?
You look over and you see that from here, where you're standing, when you look back at town, it's... Unless somebody was paying a lot of attention to this specific area, you're not sure anyone would really notice if something happened. Like, unless it was, like, something really catastrophic, like the whole building exploding.
Okay. So very, very, easy for something to happen and for nobody to notice. Tara, like, flits back inside. Well, folks, we are quite out in the middle of nowhere, and I don't think we would get any answers by asking the town folk. We're pretty far out from town. I don't think anybody would have noticed unless they already came out here. I guess we could try our hand at trying to get some information from the one person who's still in the prison, but I think maybe we should search around a little bit more before we go doing that.
I agree.
Didn't you say you saw a campfire?
I did. Did you guys want to still search the house? Make sure we do a thorough inspection before we leave?
I think that would
'Cause
be
we
best.
have only been in the one room.
She's gonna look in the hole once again.
All right.
Or no, once again, but she hasn't done that yet.
Alright, you look in the hole, and you see, there is one thing left in there, and it is a dagger.
Dang, good thing I didn't stab my hand on that.
Is this a dagger I see before me?
Yes?
Damn.
Rhea definitely picks that up and looks at it.
Alright.
Is it a silver dagger?
Alright, you pick up the dagger, and everybody can see that. I mean, it looks like it's a nicely made dagger.
Shit, the cat's armed.
The cat has a sword.
The cat's armed.
Is there any sort of inscriptions on it? Any special markings? Anything
You do see,
decorative?
like, you actually see a little pink heart-shaped gem at the very bottom of the pommel.
Aww.
Oh, it's a magical
Accessories.
girl. Stabber machine.
Magical girl stabber machine.
Listen.
Are you gonna keep that dagger, Rhea? Sam looks with his 2 daggers that he has. His 2 plain daggers.
Does it look like this is something meant for combat?
Oh, that's right. Appraise doesn't exist in 5e.
Can we investigate the dagger?
Sure. Let's say investigation or wisdom. God fucking damn it, 5e, for getting rid of fucking
Investigation
appraise.
Is a wisdom.
Yeah, and no, investigation's int.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I was looking
I'll
at.
do
insight
wisdom
when I said
because I have a 0 in wisdom. I have a -1 in int.
Yeah, I'm also gonna do wisdom.
I got a 3.
I got.
That's a dagger.
It's
I
a
got
dagger,
an
all right.
18.
Got an 8. Oh, wow.
Sam's like, wow, pretty.
It's like, it's nice.
No, the light from the roof hit the dagger and just flashed into my eyes.
And you're
The
like,
second I
"Ow!"
looked at it.
As Rhea was like turning the dagger to look at it, she accidentally flashes you.
Yeah,
just like,
and then with my dark vision, it hurts even more. Like,
Damn.
But I got an 18.
All right, you look over this dagger and you don't know a lot about making a lot of things, but
Mhm.
this looks pretty well made.
I was looking for more the intention of the dagger. Is this a
You could
Dagger
definitely
made
use
for-
this in combat.
okay? Okay, she's gonna like kind of put it away for now, kind of store it. And now trying to be more communicative, is going to tell her companions, I think we should look around here more and then head for the fire.
I agree.
Sounds good.
And we're still in that main room, right?
Yeah, you're still in the main area that also acted as like a shop space.
And there was 2 doors.
Yes, there was 2 doors. One that leads into what looks like a workshop, and one that looks like it leads into some kind of living room.
I would like to go to the workshop. Maybe there's another pretty dagger.
I think Rhea will follow Sam into the workshop.
I mean, you have no choice because Sam is holding your leash.
I forgot I was holding the leash, but
I
right.
didn't!
Rhea came willingly though, so
Yeah, true.
Rhea just started following me as I walked. Rhea, and I think Sam is not the person to hold this, because he also walks off on his own. He just walks off on his own much quieter. And much more stealthily.
But yes, does anybody else does anyone want to go separately, or are you all going to go into the workshop?
I wanted to go separately into
I think
the actual living room.
Yeah, I think we should split up.
Alright, gang, let's split up.
Alright, we're gonna go with the workshop group first, and then we're gonna go with the living room group. So, group A.
Wait, I just came back. What are we doing? What group? Huh?
How long have you been gone?
I think the last 10 minutes.
Cool.
So we're searching around the sawmill still. Some of us are going into the workshop, and some of us are going into the living room to try to figure out what's going on in here.
Ah, okay.
I'll go with like whatever group like doesn't have a tank.
That would be the living room group then.
I was
Okay.
gonna say,
Oh yeah.
thus far the living room group.
I'll be the tank for the living room.
I'm merely an artificer.
But you have a little guy.
I do have a little guy.
A little guy made fully of metal.
Sometimes that's all you need. So anyway, we're gonna start with the workshop group. So, exactly who is that again?
I think it's just me and Sam. I don't know where
So-
Flame Rider went.
Flame Rider's been spaced out in the living room, in the main room.
Flame Rider?
Wait, what? Say that again? I'm so sorry.
Which group are you going with? The workshop group or the living room group?
Which one needs more people?
It's half and half. There's
I was gonna
2
say
going
the
to the
living room.
workshop and 2 going to the living room.
Oh shit. I want the workshop.
Okay,
Alright.
you can come with us.
Let's
so
go.
Group A, workshop group. Alright, so...
Does that mean that I'm on my own?
No,
No.
you have Tara.
yeah, you have Tara.
Okay.
Now it's actually, wait, it's 3 and 3 actually, because
Oh yeah, because of
Toaster.
Toaster.
Sure.
Toaster's part of this team.
Toaster counts!
Okay, workshop group. We walk
Group
into-
workshop group, finally! Anyway. Workshop group,
I'm
so...
still sniffing for the rabbit.
Alright, so, the 3 of you walk into the workshop, and you see... The workshop's pretty large, first and foremost. You see all kinds of tools, you see several big stacks of wood, and you see that it's, like, different colors, so you assume it's, like, different types of wood for different projects. And you see... In the back of the room, in the back of the workshop, there's a very large workbench that still has a candle lit for some reason.
Was someone just here?
Were they?
How melted is
As
the candle?
far as we know, the workshop's been abandoned for a few days.
Candles
So-
only last for like 8 hours, depending on the candle.
This candle is nearly gone. Most of the wax has pooled beneath it, and there's just a tiny little bit of wax and flame left.
Okay. So someone was here in the past day.
I wonder if it's worth using magical awareness.
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Girl?
Alright, I'm going to use magical awareness.
Alright, please explain to me what exactly magical awareness does again?
I can open my awareness to the sense of magic until the end of my next turn, so for a couple seconds here, I guess. You know the location of any spell or magic item within 60 feet of you that isn't behind total cover, and I learn what school of magic the spell or the magic is. So if there's
Alright.
any magic in this workshop, I'll know about it.
Most of the workshop is not magical, in the slightest.
Mhm.
However, when you look on the workbench, there's some kind of magical item sitting there on the workbench that is pinging of magic.
What school of magic?
Oh, hold on, let me look at the schools of magic.
Curse ye magical awareness for making DMs have to look up what school of magic shit is.
Again!
Is it aberration?
Shut up! I'm looking!
There's a cat yelling at me.
And a chinchilla. It's divination.
It's the cell phone.
Interesting. She's gonna take a closer look at the candle. It was the candle, right?
No, it's another item on the workbench, but the workshop's big, so you can't quite tell what the thing on the table
Oh,
is yet.
okay, gotcha. Alright, she is
I
gonna
will
start.
walk with Rhea.
Can Rhea take off the harness for investigations?
No.
Roll me dexterity with a disadvantage if you want to try to get out of it.
Okay. That is 11.
Alright, you do not get out of the harness.
Darn, she's upset about that. But she's gonna go look at the thing.
All
And I'm
right.
coming with.
So the two of you walk over, and as you get closer to the workbench, you also see, like, notes on the workbench. And at first you're just like, yeah, it's like maybe notes on something that he was making. He, she, whoever was here making before, the dreamlessness whisked them away. And then you get closer, and you see their drawings all over these papers. And the closer you get, the more clear the scribbles become, even in the dim light of just this one candle, and whatever natural light is filtering through the windows.
Hey, Rhea, do you have dark vision?
I do.
I also have dark vision. Sorry.
I also have dark vision.
Is there anybody on this team who doesn't have dark vision?
The DM!
The DM can see in the dark.
I don't think.
Oh yeah,
I
sorry.
do.
I also have superior dark vision, where my dark vision's effective range is 120 feet.
Holy shit.
Oh no, I do have dark vision. Never
I
mind.
too have superior dark vision. Isn't that awesome?
Anyways, the drawings.
The very clear drawings.
Alright, so as you get closer, you see... the notes are covered, the papers are scrawled with very poorly drawn unicorns being tied together like a bouquet of flowers would be.
This is upsetting to look at, I'm
And
sure.
they're limp. They're limp in the unicorn bouquet. And up above, in one of the drawings, only in one of them, you see a child holding, a massive child holding this bouquet of unicorns. But the face has been completely scribbled out.
Aww.
Oh,
This isn't concerning at all. So are the papers what's magical?
No. What's magical is you see a jar on the desk that has a little bit of like something gray and fuzzy in it.
Shake the jar. No, I don't shake the jar. Can I investigate the jar?
Alright, you investigate the jar. It is a plain glass jar with some gray fuzz inside.
Is it sealed?
The jar is sealed with a white wax.
Can I tap on the jar?
You tap on it, it makes a normal jar noise. Tink, tink.
But does the gray fuzz inside do anything?
Nope. Like, it moves a little bit when you tap the jar, but, like, only, like, a normal amount.
Gotcha.
the jar. Open
I-
it.
I hand it to Flame Rider. Do you want to open it?
No. I would prefer someone else open it, but I think we should open the jar.
Rhea, what are your instincts telling you to do with this jar?
Oh, she takes it and opens it.
Sick.
Yeah.
We can always
Sick.
count on impulses. So you take the jar.
It's just that I've been shoving my hands into holes and opening bags instantly. So, just want to give someone else a chance.
Alright, you open the jar, and instantly, Rhea, you smell that familiar smell from your dream. The sawdust and the metallic twang of blood. And something else. There's a third thing mixed in there.
I'm gonna close the jar immediately. And I'm gonna try to see if I can figure out what that third thing is.
Alright, it takes you a few minutes, but then you realize it's bats. It's the smell of bats.
Wano?
Wano?
This thing in this jar smells like the rabbit, but there's also the scent of bats.
Interesting.
And there's still divination magic on it?
Yes, there is divination magic on it.
I don't know if I can tell this, but is this an active effect or something that was cast on it?
Let's see. You're pretty sure whatever it is, it's like going, it's right now. Like, it is present right now. Whatever magical effect is still happening.
Scary. Can I do an Arcana check to try and see if I can figure out what it's doing?
Doesn't an Arcana check just give you the school?
I
Because we
don't
already know
know.
the school.
I think it does whatever the DM decides it does. Honestly.
All right, I'll let you do a check to see if you can figure out what the spell is, especially since you already know that what
it's
school it is.
magical.
I will give you this at advantage.
Oh, cool. At advantage? Cool. That's good, because I have a -1. That's a 17. So -1, 16. And then 12 minus 1, 11. So 16.
All right, so we're gonna go with the bigger number. All right, it takes you a few minutes. Like, it's not immediate, but you realize, like, this is not like a normal little, like a tiny spell. Like, it's not a big boy. It's like in between. And then you're like, oh, this is the spell component. Well, this is bat fur, and this is a component for the spell Arcane Eye. And then you realize,
Arcane
oh,
Eye.
Arcane Eye. It casts an visible eyeball that looks at you.
Oh, gross.
You realize that right now you are being watched.
Scary.
Where?
Where? If we do anything to this jar, will it stop the Arcane Eye?
You try?
Cool. Eldritch Blast the jar.
I think Rhea kind of sees what you're gonna do and she throws it up for you in the air.
That's really funny.
All right.
Great.
You throw up the jar into the air. Sam casts Eldritch Blast, and it's just a jar. It's made of glass. I'm not even gonna make you roll to see if you do enough
Sick.
damage to break it. It's a jar. The fur gets singed.
Do we?
Is it still like intact or?
Can
Oh
we
no,
feel
the
us
jar
being watched?
the jar is gone. The fur
It's decimated.
the fur decimated. The cork that was the top of the jar gone.
From across the fucking house, from the living room, we just hear, like, the noise of an eldritch blasting glass breaking.
Yeah, everybody in the living room, cause this place is otherwise dead quiet, so it's super easy for you to hear all of that.
We just look around. I'm like, what are y'all doing in there?
We're being watched.
Oh,
That was quite possibly the worst way you could have worded that.
Are we still
I
being
know.
watched? Can we tell?
Oh right,
Was
your
there-
arcane detection has probably ended by now, considering that only lasts 6 seconds.
Yeah.
So yeah, you don't know.
Damn.
I
Our
think
animal
this is worth
instincts.
it. I'm gonna use it again.
Alright, you use it again, you do not get that detection anymore.
Hell
It's a-
yeah. I high five Rhea.
I will. Can I just like run back, kind of let them know about that, and then return to the workshop?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I have a lot of movement speed. I could get there pretty fast.
Yeah, you're fast. And this place is big, but it's not that big. And also, you're not in combat.
So just because it's funny, I'm using feline agility, which doubles my movement speed. So I like run up and it's like, hey, there was an arcane eye. We're being watched, but we destroyed it. So it's okay now. But they know we're here. And then she's gonna run back.
Before they even get a chance to answer.
Yeah.
And before you see whatever they're doing, whatever they were doing.
Which is happening at the same time as this.
Yes.
Is there anything else in the room that looks important? I think we should gather up the drawings on the table.
Yeah, the horribly upsetting drawings.
Yeah. And okay, this might be, I don't know if this is anything.
Mm-hmm.
The place had been abandoned for a few days, right?
Yes. As far as you know.
Can I take a look around and see if there's less dust on this work table than everywhere else?
Oh, yeah, easily.
As if... So these drawings appeared after the place was abandoned.
Perhaps.
Preemptor.
Maybe.
Okay. I'm gonna look around the room and see if any other places look like they are perhaps less dusty.
No, the rest of the workshop has a decent amount of dust. Like, not an absurd amount, because it's only been a few days. But appropriately untouched, undusted.
Okay. I think that's probably all for the workshop then. Unless anyone else has anything they want to look into.
Not really. Especially since I think Sam would be freaked out after learning that they were being watched that whole time.
It's that fucking owl outside.
It's that fucking owl that threw a branch.
Fucking owl. Anyway, back to Group B! Camera B, the living room people.
The living room people and Toaster.
The living room people
I'm in the
and
living.
Toaster. So, you enter the living room, and it's modest, but it's cozy. Like, you see plenty of family paintings, you see some comfy couches, a little disheveled, but otherwise not really worse for wear. You see some soot in the fireplace, but there is no fire in the fireplace. Because no one's here to light it. And you see a couple more doors. The two doors that are ajar are both bedroom doors.
Okay.
Ajar.
When is a door not a
Like the
door?
one that
When it's
just
ajar.
exploded.
When it's a jar.
Yeah, we just blew up a jar.
I get in trouble for making puns.
I'm the DM, I'm allowed to do whatever the fuck I want!
I also got in trouble. I stepped on a
What? Well,
sharp
you
rock.
want me to take psychic damage? You want me to take psychic damage?
I mean, I can try to give you psychic damage.
Okay, sure. Your best.
I love you dearly, and you're a very valuable person.
Wait, that's illegal. You can't do that.
I can easily.
You've been got.
Is that psychic damage or is that just being nice?
Little both.
Little column A, little column B.
Yeah. We love you. Whore.
What? Anyway, so there's two doors that are ajar, and if you poke into both of them, you see that they're bedrooms.
Okay.
What's a
about
room you
pool?
cannot enter?
Yeah, continue on, Rosemary.
Anyway, one of them is a standard adult's room, decorated in nice warm tones, and you see some you see a little dancing lights in there, and you figure out that that's being cast
Cute.
from like a lamp on the table,
Oh. Cool.
and it puts up like a little star pattern on the ceiling, and it's very soothing.
Aw.
The other bedroom looks to be like a child's bedroom with like a single bed and some stuffed toys.
Okay.
Cute little quilt.
Okay. Is there anything that stands out particularly?
Yeah, you don't remember hearing about a child living here.
Okay. Well, yeah, isn't this a factory?
Not quite a factory, but it's like both a workshop and a store, and the family lives here.
Okay. They had a child.
I mean, clearly, there's a bedroom here.
Yeah, I mean, clearly. Is there,
At
like,
least at
any
some point.
drawers or anything to, like, go shuffling around in?
Oh, yeah, there's a desk in each bedroom.
Okay, just have a little rifle through there, see if there's anything of interest.
All right, you
Hey,
go.
Penelope. Sorry.
What?
Go ahead.
I was gonna ask which desk do you shuffle through first, the adult's desk or the children's desk?
Child's desk. See if there's, like, a little journal or anything.
All right.
Hey, Penelope.
What?
Do you remember anybody saying that there was a kid?
I mean, not really. I don't know.
Because, I mean, unless the one person that's still missing is a kid, but there were, because of the two names, but we
Right.
have one of them's back in the jail. And that's clearly an adult.
I mean, does this bedroom look, like, lived in at all, or is it just...
I mean, it has the normal amount of mess that most childhood bedrooms have. Like,
Okay.
the toys are scattered around. There's a few clothes on the floor.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, you go shuffling through the desk and you find a little sky blue journal. It has a lock on it, but the lock has already been opened.
Oh, okay. Nice. What's inside?
So you open the journal and you realize very quickly that it is the charming diary of a 6-year-old girl named Samantha.
Samantha. Okay. What's Samantha talking about in her little diary?
All right, a quick little shuffle reveals, just the average day, talking about going with her parents to the market, and one journal entry is about adopting a dog, and and then after a little while, towards the more recent entries, you find Samantha starts talking about how she's worried about her mom and dad because they haven't been sleeping as well lately. And they tell her not to worry, but she worries because she loves her mommy and daddy very much.
Oh, I hope this child's okay.
And then you get to the very last entry, and it's kind of hurriedly scribbled. And
Okay.
as Samantha says, Mommy and Daddy told me they'll be right back. I'm scared, but they tell me it will be okay. A bunny is telling me to come with her. I like the bunny lady.
Don't like the bunny.
She says that she'll take me back to my parents and that they're all going to go and be a new family together. I love my family.
Oh, like as Pen's reading it, she's saying like out loud. She's reacting out loud. Oh, don't like the bunny lit. Oh, don't go with the oh.
And there's a little drawing at the very bottom of like a stick figure child holding hands with a rabbit with angel wings.
Oh. Poppy playtime ass.
Don't you dare compare me.
Ben, are you alright?
Oh, okay, so there's a girl, and I think she's probably about 6. And she loves her family very much, but she also loves Rabbit, and she turns around, like, the journal and points at the picture.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not loving this information that I've uncovered.
I'm not loving that information too much either. Do you think we should go look in the parents' room, or do you think we should keep looking around here?
Yeah, let's see if there's any, like, other journals around that might give us a little bit more info or something.
Maybe you
God.
have to fight 8 pages.
I will.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna eat your car.
I don't have a car.
Then I'm gonna eat your bicycle.
No, not my bicycle.
I will
Fuck.
eat your bicycle. Just help.
On Big Crunch.
One big bite. Not even many little bites.
Wow! I'm getting raided.
Wow. Hello, Raiders. Hi, hi.
Wow. Hi, Susan May.
Hey, hey.
Hi. We're playing D&D right now.
We sure are.
And things just
sure
went from
are.
bad to worse
Bad
because they
things.
realized there's a child missing.
Child has gone missing.
Kidnapped by a bunny.
And her name is Sammy. If you know, you know. Staring specifically at Possum and Suzume out here. Playing Minecraft.
Anyway, so the other diary, you do find 2 more diaries in the parents' bedroom in the desk. One of them's purple, one of them's yellow. The purple one belongs to the dad, and the yellow one belongs to the mom. Which one would you like to go over first?
I have a question really quick.
Yeah.
Which one of them
Purple
is
guy.
in the jail right now? I don't remember which one is still missing.
No!
It is the mom, and her name is Amanda.
Okay.
I'll read Amanda's diary first then.
All right. So you flip, now that you realize that there's some shit going on,
Save purple guy till last.
you flip through the journals up to the more recent ones, and you see where her dreamlessness starts. You know, she complains about being unable to sleep, and she says she's a little worried, but especially with the unicorns not showing up as much as they used to. There's a few more entries of that as she slowly sleeps less and less. Until, like, a week ago, she starts mentioning a second child.
A second child.
Yes, and she says how she really
Is
needs to
it
go.
the child TM?
She says that she really needs to go see her other child soon, so that way they can be a proper family again. And the very last entry is just, I need to see the child.
Yes, here's mention of the child again. They're talking about the child again.
I don't normally have a problem with children, but I don't like this fucking child.
Have we seen? No, that was the other group that has seen like the mural of a child holding a bunch of dead unicorns, right?
Yes, that's the other
Or did-
group.
Yeah, we haven't seen that. Okay, what's in Purple Guy's diary?
All right, so you find the dad's diary. The dad is the one
Yeah.
who is still AWOL, and his plays out roughly the same as Amanda's
Okay.
diary, with one key detail.
Oh,
He's
I love a key detail.
resisting these additional the child thoughts. He's like, I know this isn't
Okay.
real. I know that I'm being messed with, but I don't have the strength to keep it at bay, and I'm scared for
Oh.
my daughter.
Oh no.
I'm trying to tell Amanda it's not real, and she's believing me for now, but every day she believes me a little bit less, and I'm terrified.
Oh, I hate all of this.
I I know I'm not in the room. May I make a small suggestion?
Yeah.
Or sort of reminder?
Yeah?
Tara, you have the note we found in the main room. You
I
could
do.
compare handwriting.
I do have. I thought about that earlier and then promptly forgot.
It happens. It happens.
I was like, we should compare the fucking handwriting, and then I forgot that I'm the one with the note. So I would like to compare handwriting.
All right, so you compare the handwriting, and you very quickly, I'm not even going to make you roll for it, you realize that it is Amanda's.
Wow.
Amanda was... Wait, which one was Amanda? The child or the...
Amanda
the
is
mom.
the
Amanda's the
mother,
mom.
who is
The
currently in
child.
jail.
Okay. Well, I'm not there, so I can't do anything about
Yes,
that.
she's the
but-
mother who is
yeah.
currently in the jail, cuckoo bananas out of her gourd.
Oof.
Out of the gourd.
Out of her gourd. Not even a spaghetti
Aw.
squash.
No, Penelope. I think we need
Hello.
to talk to Amanda. We
Yeah?
need to find the dad. Don't remember his name.
And also the 6-year-old.
Oh yeah, the dad's name is Thomas.
Fuck them kids.
Oh,
No.
children are our future.
I'm thinking.
Baby worse.
I'm thinking if we find Thomas.
Okay, fucking
find-
Paramedes.
Paramedes.
I'm thinking
don't
if
know
we
what
find
that
Thomas, we might find the child.
Yes.
Well, not
Not
the child.
but like their
Samantha.
child. Yeah.
I mean, there's also a good chance you'll find the child.
Wow. We'll see how that one goes.
Under the bed. I'll look under the bed.
All right, which bed? The child's bed or the parent's bed?
Parents' bed.
All right, you look under the parent's bed and you see a box.
A box.
It
Oh,
is
the
a
box.
Me.
All right, you open the
yeah.
box and you quickly realize it is full of very special kind of toy.
Never mind, put the box back!
I Tara slams the box shut and goes, I don't think we were supposed to see that. And shoves
I
it
wish
back
I
under the
didn't
bed.
see that. Let's just not tell the others that happened.
You know what? Let's forget that happened. Let's actually
Yeah.
go talk to let's go talk to people
And
about
then now
our,
you hear
our,
We should
our
leave.
findings. We should leave. Let's go. And we scurry out of the room.
Both avoiding looking at each other. Oh no, you tripped on the dildos! Pearl Faye.
I actually have one other thing that I want to grab before we leave this area.
Yes.
Which is, are there any stuffed animals or something like that that I could grab from the child's room?
Yes, there are plenty of stuffed
Samantha's
animals to pick
room.
from.
Cool. Is there
Oh,
one
boy.
particularly well-loved one?
Yeah, there is
Yeah,
a
there's-
very patchwork. There's a very patchwork bunny rabbit on the bed.
Not a
Love it.
bunny rabbit.
Hmm.
All
I will grab it hesitantly.
right, you pick up the rabbit, and for a moment, you enjoy the softness, and then you leave.
Okay.
And just change
I-
this kid's fucking toy.
Hey, we're
hate
trying to
you
find her. I want
for
to
that
give her
pause.
something.
Rosemary, I hate you for that pause.
No, it's no. that
What
was
if we
so
find this kid
devious.
brainwashed or some shit? And the
You
only
really
way
are the
her
most
to
devious bastard
give
in
her her
New York
food
City.
wild
York.
rabbit.
Yes, maybe it'll help with the brainwashing. Although I don't know, the kid was kind of brainwashed, I guess, because they're talking about rabbit.
Well, I don't know if that's brainwashed so much as just seeing.
Yeah,
Seeing,
misled.
Yeah.
Just for comedy's sake, can this be the moment Rhea runs in and tells them about the spell, and then just
think-
runs away?
I think it'd be funny if it was right as they pulled out the special toys.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm going to
yes.
say that happened right as they were holding the box of adult paraphernalia. I like the word paraphernalia. I just really wanted to say it.
It's a really good word.
It's a good
It
word.
is a really good word.
It's my little guy.
Yeah, and Rhea runs away before you can ask
Explain.
anything.
Well, okay, alright, that's cool.
All
This
right,
is
both
fine.
of you leave your respective areas around the same time, and I'm assuming you're reconverging in the main shop space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, you reconverge in the shop spaces at the same time. Team A, you realize that they are walking out with a very well-loved child stuffed toy. Group B, you realize that Group A looks a little haunted.
Hey.
Can I have grabbed the child drawings?
Yes, I'm going to say that you are grabbing the drawings. Also, they're holding a plush rabbit. Group B is holding a...
So you guys
So
stole
how
a
did you
rabbit?
guys do? So how did you guys do?
Well, like I told you, we have been being watched. Someone has been here since the place was abandoned, and we found these drawings.
We found the
Awesome.
components of a spell, Arcane Eye,
Mm.
that we blasted to bits.
We found
That's
some
so
things.
amazing.
Some things we definitely want. Other things we
Yep.
definitely don't.
Yep, there's a child missing.
Is that
I grabbed the toy just in case. You know, for whenever we find the kid, I figured they might like to see a toy that they.
Or Rhea can sniff out the kid.
Yeah,
This is
Rhea's gonna
true.
pick up the scent.
All right, you pick up the scent of Samantha. Da-da-da!
Hooray. It was that easy.
Follow the trail, boy.
Well, I know her scent. Do I
I
actually
know.
see a trail, or can I smell a trail? It's probably been too
You
long.
don't see the trail. This isn't Twilight Princess, but you do
I was
smell the
about to
trail
say.
leading out the front door of the shop.
Twilight Princess ass.
Listen,
Wait, I
love
can
Twilight
still
Princess.
smell it?
Yeah,
That's
you can
great.
still smell. It's very faint, but it's still there. It's also
Before
patchy.
okay.
Is it
Rhea?
direction of the smoke?
Yeah, Rhea is she's gonna tell her companions she's not running away. She just needs to check something.
Patchy.
She is gonna go outside, try to look for the smoke, and then try to see if the trail goes towards the smoke.
All right, it is very faint because it has snowed between the forming of this trail and you catching up on it. But you
Right.
do notice that it does go in that direction.
I will report that to everyone. The girl's scent leads towards the smoke.
Did we take the journals or did we leave them?
You did not mention that you took the journals, so I assumed that you had left them.
Can I at least can I say that I took notes of important information in them?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You like wrote down
Cool.
all the important shit on a little notepad.
Cool.
And just to be clear, we didn't see any other rooms from the workshop, right?
No, just the workshop.
Just the dimly bright workshop.
The dim bright.
The dim bright is kind of a cool name.
It is, isn't it? I
for
said
a
it and I'm
place,
like,
not gonna lie.
shit, that hits.
That hits really hard.
Right? Kind of like
That's
that.
like-
Rhea, I still have the dagger. I'm gonna take the glass orb from the chest, and I'm gonna ask Tara, is there any way Toaster can hold on to this or store this?
Oh, certainly. Toasters has some like some various like saddlebags, and I just kind of I gently put it in one that has like a bunch of other soft items in it so that it doesn't break.
Oh yeah, you can absolutely.
Hey,
Perfect.
like camper trailers, how they have like side compartments that can like open and pull out and stuff. That's it.
That's it. That's the post.
Rhea is. I think she's gonna kind of get ready for the idea that they might have to start hunting soon, so she definitely readies her shield on her arm. Um, because what shall we do next? We don't know how long the smoke will last, and the trail
Well,
is already very thin.
yeah, the smoke looked like it was thinning out while I was up there, so we should get going.
Let's go.
All right. And
If I'm going to take the lead, I will need to take the harness off.
Gamers, should we let Rhea take the harness off?
She's been a good girl so far.
How
think
about
it would
you
be
won't take
okay.
the harness off, but I'll let go of it? So that if the time comes where we need to grab it again, we can grab it. How about that?
I'm worried about the leash causing problems if combat arises.
I can take an aerial view on our way. See if I can't spot something. I think now is fine to let Rhea off the leash. We are pressed for time.
Okay, I unclipped the leash. Actually, I feel like the harness and the leash have like a little, like lobster clip.
yeah.
So I just take off the leash part. The harness is still on, but the leash
Speaking
is
of
not.
time, how much longer are we going?
I was gonna take. I was originally gonna take a 5-minute break and then do the fire part. But if you're worried about time, we can just speed roll because it's not gonna be too much longer. I
Cool.
was hoping
I'm
to.
EP.
Okay, we can try to wrap it up by like in another half an hour. I can do that.
Okay.
Well, we could take the 5-minute break and then wrap it up in a half hour if Tomo needs to use the restroom.
No, I need to sleep.
Oh, sleep. I thought you said pee.
No,
No, I
I
said I'm
heard
EP.
PP.
Oh.
Not
I'm
PP.
stupid.
It's half midnight.
Half midnight.
Half
Well,
midnight.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's try to. It's just a little bit longer, and then we have a good place to end the session coming right up.
Okay.
Cool.
Speedrun time.
Rhea's free.
And she will start being more considerate of her companions this time, but she is going to take the lead and start
I will be
following the trail.
I will be eyes in the sky, following Rhea from above.
All right,
I'm gonna
so
ride. Can I ride Toaster?
Toaster
Well, you're-
is so fucking small, dude.
How tall is Sam again? Sam's 5'9".
I guess technically, like your feet would be on the ground. A Toaster is literally the size of like a tiny horse.
Okay, fine. I'll just run. Please continue, Rosemary.
all right, so you each find your way through the woods with Rhea. Sorry, I'm a little tired myself. Leading on ahead, Tara in the sky, and the rest of you following as best you can, basically on foot. You see occasional signs of someone having come through the area, like branches broken and a moldy log trampled by the very clear imprint of a adult footprint. It's half covered by the snow, but a gentle brush will reveal that. And it gets quieter and quieter the farther you go from town. Till it's just you and the wind and the muffled sound of the world, muffled by the snow. And it doesn't take you terribly long at the pace you're going. And eventually you find what looks like an attempt at a campsite. You see a little pink cloth held up by some sticks, an attempt at a fire, and the fire is slowly dwindling out. And you see a lump underneath of the pink fabric tent.
How strong is the scent of the child?
It's very strong.
She is going to approach the lump and gently put a hand on it.
When you put your hand on it, the small figure sits up immediately with a loud scream.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you Samantha? Was it Samantha? Was that the name?
Yeah, Samantha was the name that you figured out. And you see a little girl, a little human girl with tan skin and a dark brown hair and two very messy, like, twin tail braids, shivering like a leaf and staring at you with big hazel eyes. Like,
Hi, Samantha. I'm Rhea. We were looking for you.
You were?
Uh-huh.
She cries. A few tears roll down her cheek, and she, like, shuffles over to you and, like, presses herself against you. And you can feel her shiver, because she's really cold.
So I hand over the rabbit.
She's like, Mr. Bun Bun, and she, like, reaches up and gently takes the rabbit from you. Holds it.
I'm going to signal to Tara to have Toaster come over and warm the girl.
I'm gonna... Toaster walks over. Toaster comes over. Very fast.
Hello, unicorn! She, like, leans up against Toaster. And Toaster does his thing. And you slowly see her shivers lessen and then stop. She almost looks like she's gonna fall asleep, like her eyelids are fluttering.
Oh, please don't fall asleep again. I mean, you're out in the cold. You should probably not be out in the cold.
Papa.
Do we have an extra cloak?
Yes, you do. I'm just gonna go ahead and say you do.
I was going to say Tara, or Rhea just takes off her sweater and gives it to the girl.
With the
She's
heart
very-
cut out on your
With
sweater.
the harness?
No, not the... She takes off the harness. She can take it off.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, that's right. I definitely remember Esther gave you some spare cloaks.
Oh yeah,
that's right, yeah. So
you-
Rhea will just give over her cloak.
Alright, you put the cloak around the girl, and she nods a little bit, and she's like, "Do you guys see Papa along the way?"
I'm sorry, we have not. Can you tell us what happened?
Bunny tried to take on Papa, and then came out, and Bunny, bad Bunny. They're fight. Papa took me out here. Back. I've been waiting for Papa.
Your
Yeah,
papa's
bunnies are bad. Don't trust
very
any
brave.
mysterious rabbits.
Do you know which direction he went?
This would be very unfortunate if any of us had decided to play a rabbit character.
Yeah, that would have been so
I
unfortunate.
almost did.
That would have been so funny. But yeah, she points off in a direction. She says, "Firework." But he also said he wasn't feeling very.
Okay.
Said we can't go back home because Bunny's watching.
He was right about that.
Yeah, Papa's very smart.
He is. We're gonna get you to safety and then we're gonna find your papa, okay?
Okay.
You're.
He's okay.
I'm sure he is.
She's like leaning up against Toaster, and like you can tell she's really struggling to stay awake, but she's trying her best. She's being a very good girl.
I think Rhea is gonna like kind of pick her up and put her on her back so Rhea can hold her while walking and wrap the cloak around her.
Hey guys, I think we should leave a note before we take her. What? Sorry. Maybe we should leave a note for her dad in case he comes back.
That's a good idea.
That we're taking her to town.
All right, what do you want to write on the note? Because you have paper and little pens.
Well, I mean, didn't they take their journals or something? Oh no, they wrote
No,
down
no, no.
notes. So yeah, they have something to write down notes. So
Yeah, you guys have like notepads and stuff.
Oh, of course.
we have your daughter.
Don't write that.
Try not to word it so ominously. Jesus.
I mean, what do you guys think we should write?
That we're taking her daughter, his daughter, to town.
Sure. Signed, the Animal Jam team.
The Animal Jam team?
We have a fish, an owl, a cat,
a deer.
A deer.
Yes, a deer. And then, I don't think...
Hi, yes, I'm a deer. Don't ask any more questions.
Your horn grew funny.
Yep.
Are you a reindeer?
No.
Damn.
Okay, so you write that note down. Where do you want to leave it?
In the tent, I guess?
Yeah, so you managed to leave it in the tent, because there's a dry spot there.
Oh, is this kid also, like, soaking wet?
No, she was sleeping on the dry spot. It's like the one dry area.
Okay.
But you notice that it's only big enough for a child. It's not big enough for a child and an adult.
Rhea is gonna start singing a lullaby for the little girl.
Yeah, anyone who can look at her face, you see her give a little smile. Like, she's tired and she's gone through it, but you see a little crack of a smile.
Huge.
And then, and I just want to say this just to make sure, because I have, Wander, which means I basically can, like, memorize natural areas. So can I kind of, like, survey around us, memorize where this campsite was, where she said her dad went, and everything like that?
Yeah.
And then I think we should take her back to town to safety.
Sounds good to me.
And I think Rhea starts carrying her towards the town.
Alright, you all start heading back towards town. And that is where we are going to end today's session. Not quite having reached town yet, but on your way. Having saved a
Cool.
little girl from the freezing cold forest.
Yippee, we're the good guys.
For once.
We did steal, I did steal her parents' money.
Yeah. I was about to say, what is this wee shit? Are you French?
Nope.
Yes, we established that earlier.
No, for some reason there is also a Mexico part of Remember It.
Yeah, that's where I'm from.
Wait, no, wait. I thought, do I have the wrong
No, I
place
don't-
in my head?
Or sorry, not remember it. I'm
No,
from Philly.
oh god. Hold up, the one that's both hot and cold. Hold up. Thoia.
Oh, yeah. That's where I'm from.
Thoia has a Mexican coded area.
No, I'm trying to make the place that I'm from.
Oh. What you?
I
were
don't want to be from. I'm from Remember It, the animal investigation.
Yeah, the place with the mini micro teacup pigs.
Yes, exactly.
Mini micro teacup pigs.
They only fit on the tip of your finger. And they
Oh,
cost
yes.
thousands of gold.
Yeah. And
The
Sam
small-
had something to do with that, but he doesn't exactly remember.
The smaller they are, the more expensive they are. The first person who ever gets to breed a microscopic pig will be a millionaire.
Yeah, this place is kind of fucked up.
A little bit.
A little bit. But yeah, that is the end of the session.
Yay!
Yippee, you saved a child!
Yeah. Rhea didn't threaten anyone's lives today.
Not this time.
I mean, she's only done that once.
Alright, does anyone have any comments or concerns? If not, you can go ahead and go to bed if you want, because I can tell you
10 out of
something.
10.
feel like Rhea is the face of the party at this point. Somehow.
It's okay. Pen just gotta get a little bit bolder.
Never.
The boulder.
I have social anxiety. How dare you? I'm not gonna speak over people. This is gonna go the same way as it did with my last paladin, where I just imp out. Like, yeah, my paladin's supposed to be like a little sunshine bean, and then I just don't. 'Cause I'm scared. I'm too scared.
Ah, felt. But yeah, welcome back, Coffee Bean. Yeah, Coffee Bean was in the outside world. I was also briefly out there,
Ew.
but I came back to run game for y'all.
The
Thank you for
outside
doing
world.
that.
Outside. Okay, bye-bye, everybody.
Hi,
Bye
Nine.
bye.
Bye-bye.
Alright, does
Bye-bye.
anybody else have any, like, comments, concerns? What did you like? What didn't you like?
I thought
Maybe
that
I
was
should.
great.
I like my new orc girlfriend that I'm flirting with.
Yeah, you're in a long distance relationship with a orc from Cream.
Let's go. We aren't official yet.
It's
But
complicated,
soon.
yeah, except it's not really complicated. It's a long story.
It's a lesbian situation.
A lesbian situationship.
When are you guys gonna move in together?
Give it 2 days.
Oh, you know, after I'm done saving the world, so like a week at best.
Nice.
You
I
assume
like
you'll
the
save
amount
it
of gold that
fast.
keeps. I like the amount of gold that just keeps compounding in my pockets.
I mean, to be fair, you did just rob a family.
Robbing makes it sound violent. It was theft.
Oh yes, sorry, you thefted from a family.
Thievery.
I will
Thievery.
say,
Sorry, please go.
this is the first D&D game where I went, I need to start taking notes. And I mean that in the best way possible.
Yay! I love to hear that.
The babies are revolting.
I
There.
think the entirety of our time inside of the sawmill was just chef's kiss.
It was fun and scary.
Very scary.
Teehee. Also, wow.
So scary. I found
Enough
dildos that I didn't
Tama
want to
can
find.
just storm the library with 6 voracious.
That's
Thank you
funny,
for the
just,
raid, Tomo.
I
And
also thought
hello,
it was really
Tomo's
funny.
viewers.
I thought it was really funny that you were like, "It's very dim light in here," and then the three of us stare at each other with our glowing eyes, like, yeah.
Ah, yes, the bane of every dungeon master who has done 5e ever. The chorus of everyone in your party going, I have dark vision. I don't mean that in an
Yeah.
insulting way. That sounded
It's a genuine problem where way too many races have it.
so
Like who who
Just
doesn't
not
at this point?
humans.
Humans don't have dark vision. I don't remember if halflings have dark vision. I think they do though. Yeah, but most races have dark vision.
His dark vision is just cool and fun.
This is true.
that could
It
be
doesn't help that they keep making a bunch of. It doesn't help that they keep making a bunch of species that are like they live underground, so they have to have dark vision.
Yeah, it was less of an issue in older editions where less had dark and more had low light. Yeah, like some species still had dark vision, but most races had like low light vision, which I feel like is fair. Like something this game was almost 3.5, but I wasn't confident that I could DM 3.5, so I'm like I can run 5e, so we'll go with that.
I think
Yeah.
5e isn't the best, but it's functional. It works.
It's getting the job done.
Exactly.
Which is more than can be
This is fun.
said about some systems. I'm looking at you, Victoriana.
I want that rant later.
Oh, yeah, no. That is not a rant for today, especially because I don't have the energy.
I
But-
like Lancer.
Yeah. I'm probably going to end stream and raid someone.
Great.
Okay.
Have fun.
I
You
am...
should.
What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, I'm gonna raid someone and then go take a rest and hug my dear wife. Because normally I go
Sounds
for
good.
longer, but I've been having a week.
Understandable.
Oh Lord,
Yes.
having a week.
Yeah, no, so I'm going to take advantage of the earlier time and just relax, enjoy life, and maybe take a nice hot shower.
Do it.
Sounds good. Have a good night, everyone.
Thank you all for being
Have a
here. I
nice
hope you all
night.
have a wonderful day or
Have
night
a fun
or
time with the big game tomorrow.
begin. Oh, right, Super Bowl, the thing I literally don't
No,
get to
you
sing.
can't say that. It's copyrighted.
It is. I can't say the
Yeah.
name of the event.
As long as you're not making money.
Nobody has donated to me in a hot minute. I assure you, I am not making money.
But yeah, if you ever see anyone like posting stuff about the Super Bowl, it'll always be the big game.
Got it.
If it's ever any brand, it'll be the big game. Because they're
Wow.
not legally allowed to
They're not
say
legally
the Super Bowl.
Wow, imagine. That's some fucking Disney level shit.
Right?
Yeah, it's pretty fucking stupid.
Anyway,
Like,
the raid's gonna go off in a little bit, so everybody take care, stay safe, remember everything's gonna be okay, so keep your chin up and be a good human being to yourself and your fellow human beings. You have no excuse to be a schnasty.
Truly.
No
Unless
excuses.
you're being
Bye.
sick and nasty.
You answered the matter.
Thanks so much
Bye.
for the follow. Bye,
Like me,
everybody. Bye bye.
You are a part of this place.